Here you had the president and the CEO acting on behalf of the National School Board Association without even consulting their board of directors, most of whom objected to the letter. But they got their marching orders from the Biden White House, ladies and gentlemen, which is filled with reprobates and malcontents and miscreants, radical left-wing Marxist kooks who do not believe in representative government, despite what this feeble attorney general had to say today during the hearing. They don't believe in freedom of association. The purpose of that memo, as I said 2 weeks ago, the moment I read it, was to silence you. Just like this massive, transformative bill they're trying to push through, so they can watch your checking accounts and your saving accounts and your borrowing habits and your mortgage habits, so they can see how much money comes in and goes out. I'm telling you, this surveillance of the left, of the American Marxists, enough is enough. Folks in West Virginia, in fact, folks all over the country, it's time for a Levin surge. All over the country, Mr. Producer, find me the phone numbers of Sinema's office and Manchin's office. Make sure we get it right so, you know, we don't blow up the phone lines in a pizzeria or something. But their Washington office. It's time for a Levin surge. All America. These votes affect every single one of you, whether you're in Alaska, Hawaii, or anywhere in between. This is a Levin surge. When we come back after the break, I want you tomorrow to call Sinema's office and Manchin's office and tell them, vote no on this bill. Vote no. Oh, are you from West Virginia? No, I'm from Idaho. But I've got money and I make contributions. All right, folks? I'll give you that information as soon as we return. Am I all covered up here, Mr. Producer? Caught up? We'll be right back.
Mark Levin.
On air and online at RoswellTalkFM.com.
With the SRN News Business Brief, I'm John Scott. A wave of buying in the last hour of trading left stocks mostly higher on Wall Street, enough for the S&P 500 to beat the record close it set in early September. The market had spent most of the day wobbling between gains and losses. Technology companies did well, despite a steep drop in IBM after the company reported disappointing revenue. IBM's drop left the Dow Jones Industrial Average just barely in the red for the day. The S&P 500 rose 0.3%. The NASDAQ added 0.6%. The Dow dropped 6 points to finish at 35,603. The NASDAQ gained 94 to 15,215. The S&P 500 was ahead 13 points to 4,549. New York oil fell $1.37 to $82.50 a barrel. With business, I'm John Scott.
You don't want to bring your car to just anyone. You want to bring it to someone you know, someone who will tell it to you straight, and someone you trust to do a quality job because they care about you. You want to bring it to Big O Tires. We're locally owned, which means we're your neighbors. And neighbors help neighbors whenever they can. Right now, save $100 instantly on select sets of 4 Big O brand tires. When you need to bring your car to someone, bring it to your neighbors at Big O Tires. Because we love giving our neighbors a great deal. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation charges extra. Required on all 4 tires. Not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees extra and up to 10% shop fee based on non-discounted regular retail price not to exceed $35 where permitted. See store for details.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their Tunnel Wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
The Aggies have a loaded backfield with Omori Samuels and Juwan Price leading the way.
At the 5, and he's got a touchdown!
Head coach Doug Martin finally gets his chance to unveil his explosive playbook.
I think this program has unlimited potential.
Aggie up. New Mexico State plays here on your home for New Mexico State football. The Aggies Sports Network.
Aggies versus the University of Hawaii. Saturday, October 23rd at 10 p.m. on KSVP, AM and FM.
Dealing with car repairs can feel like a lose-lose situation. You lose your money and your time. And if you don't have the right coverage, just one repair can bleed you dry. With CarShield, you don't have to worry about expensive repairs anymore because CarShield administrators handle the paperwork and expensive payments so you don't have to. It's a win-win. CarShield could save you thousands. You get to pick your favorite mechanic to do the work, and CarShield's administrators take care of the rest.
Welcome to Roswell Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at KSVPTV.com. Tonight, your Roswell Coyotes continue their district season at home at the Wool Bowl, taking on the Tigers of Alamogordo. It's game on. Roswell Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and at KSVPTV.com is presented by Big O Tires, Casa Decor, Central Valley Electric, ENMU Portales and ENMU Roswell, Moppet and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Bergie's Plumbing and Heating, Mays Lumber, Damon Graham and New York Life, Oasis Computers, So Easy Sewing, and Zenith Security. Now, here's your hosts, Art Sandoval and Kelly McDonald.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
Mays Lumber has all the hard-to-find hardwood you've been looking for. Oak, cherry, walnut, poplar, and maple. Plus, hard-to-find exotic woods like purple heart, zebra wood, ambrosia maple, black limba, and bloodwood. Perfect for that one-of-a-kind gift piece or table. Get ready with Formica and Wilson Art countertops in 12-footer custom length with installation available. Make it happen at Mays Lumber, 115 South Virginia in Roswell, serving southeastern New Mexico and beyond since 1934.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy, like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company, but come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Wreckham.
He's got the catch as he dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
It's time to pave the way for the LBK.
Show the world what it means to come from Lubbock, Texas.
Tech has won this game.
Join us Saturday on your home for Red Raider football.
This Saturday, the Red Raiders host Kansas State at Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock. Pre-game at 9, kickoff at 10, so the game will be heard on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Roswell High School football. We're here on Thursday night, October 21st, 2021. Coach Art Sandoval and Coach Kelly McDonald getting ready for a district contest between the Roswell Coyotes and the Alamogordo Tigers. The Roswell Coyotes come in this contest overall 3-5, 1-0 in district, and ranked 15th overall in the state of New Mexico. And the Alamogordo Tigers are 2-6. Am I correct?
You are correct.
All right, just making sure. And I'm not sure what they're ranked.
I'm not sure. I don't have that in front of me.
I don't have that in front of me either, but I can just tell you that no, I do, Coach. They're actually ranked in 5A classification, ranked 11th. Roswell is ranked 5th in 5A classification, so it's 5 versus 11 in 5A. So we're about 5 minutes and 17 seconds. Thanks for listening and watching KSVPTV.com and 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Real quick, let's just, Coach, we have about 5 minutes. Next, probably more than that. Give me your thoughts on Alamogordo as of right now. Well, let's do this first, Coach. Let's recap last week's game.
Oh, we don't have time for that.
Well, briefly, really the fourth quarter. No, I hear it was a great contest. Like I said, I appreciate you guys taking over. Like I said, I had a great trip over there in Norman, Oklahoma, and safe travels, and we got back just fine. But, man, I was listening to you guys on the radio, and, boy, I was on my feet all night. So
well, it was.
Give us a little recap if you weren't here last week.
Yeah, it was a crazy one. The Coyotes started strong in the first half, and starting with really the last possession of the first half, they were in complete control, and they threw an interception. They gave up a touchdown. They were leading by a touchdown at the half, and that's when the wheels fell off the Coyotes. They fumbled on 2 of their first 3 plays from scrimmage in the second half. They gave up the lead, and then the scoring kind of stopped. They had some defensive stops. You had a lot of crazy plays, a ton of penalties, but you know, and there was some comments on social media about the penalties, but, you know, I've looked at the film 2 different ways, and it's not like they weren't calling things that weren't happening. I mean, there were a lot of penalties, but the players committed a lot of penalties, and then, of course, you had the wild ending where the Coyotes managed to pull it out. They score a touchdown, they go for 2, they win it, and put themselves in the driver's seat and control their own destiny to win the district.
Well, Coach, like I said, it was exciting, but tonight we're playing on Thursday night due to the shortage of officials for a Friday night game, which is fine with us. Give me your thoughts on the Alamogordo Tigers.
Well, you know, they got a lot of love early in the season. They were ranked, I think, 6 or 7 preseason polls. The expectations were high for them, and, you know, they've haven't really lived up to those expectations necessarily. They've had some success, but they are 2-6. They're not really, and you know, we'll talk about the playoffs here as the night progresses. But Alamogordo's really in a bad spot right now, and I actually have them, unless they can upset us tonight, or they can upset, let's see who Artesia on the last night of the regular season. I think they're going to be left out of the playoffs.
Well, never count the Alamogordo Tigers out because they're coached by former Roswell High School standout, A.J. Cisco.
Absolutely. He'll have them ready to go. But I think talent-wise, momentum-wise, you know, home field advantage-wise, a lot of things are going in the Coyotes' favor. The Coyotes are winners of 3 of their last 4 and, you know, looking to keep the momentum going as they, you know, can't look ahead, though. You know, that game against Goddard next week is, you know, so huge on the schedule, but got to take care of business tonight first.
Absolutely, Coach. Well, here we go. Let's just do this real quick. We're going to go over the starting lineups for the Roswell Coyotes. Defensively, we're going to go cornerback, 5'10", 175-pound senior is going to be number 5, Marcos Tardin. Defensive end, 5'10", 200-pound senior, usually is number 10, Gonzalo Garcia, but he's going to be out, so our guess is right now is going to be Jorge Gomez, number 40. He's a junior, stands at 170 pounds. Sylvester Lomelli, defensive tackle, 5'10", 235-pound junior. Jeff Irish, number 64, plays defensive tackle, stands at 5'11", 280-pound senior. Number 22 is Miguel Cabrales, defensive end, 5'8", 175-pound senior. Number 3 is Adrian Anaya, cornerback, 5'9", 165-pound junior. And then number 11 is Sabino Lazos. He stands at 5'7", 155-pound senior. Caden George, number 23. He's going to play Sam linebacker tonight. Stands at 5'9", 165-pound junior. And then number 7 is Jorge Chavez. He's going to play the will linebacker tonight. He stands at 5'9", 165-pound junior. And then, of course, number 25 is Jeremiah Monreal. He's a safety. He stands at 5'8", 160-pound sophomore. And we're going to wait to find out exactly. I know Kevin Alaco, number 6, is out tonight. He usually plays Mike linebacker. But we're going to find out here momentarily who is going to replace him. I know there was a couple of names. We'll just wait for just a moment. And we'll get that to you here shortly. So it looks like the Roswell Coyotes won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. They're going to be kicking to the north, and the Alamogordo Tigers are going to receive from the north side, and they're going to be headed to the south. Coach Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald, we just got back from volleyball. The Lady Coyotes took 3 sets over Lovington, 25-12, 25-11, and 25-10. So congratulations to the Lady Coyotes, and they'll be taking on the Hobbs, Lady Eagles in Hobbs next week. And there is the kick.
And they try to get the onside, and it's a free ball.
It looks like the Roswell Coyotes might have.
Yep, they do.
So the onside kick
and
works.
Sabino Lazos recovers the onside kick, and a good onside kick by Peyton Kennard.
Absolutely.
And the Coyotes have stolen the first possession away, and they will be on offense.
And here we go. The offensive line for the Roswell Coyotes is going to be number 72, Joseph Renteria. Left tackle stands at 6'1", 260-pound senior. Jesus Campos, we're playing left guard, 5'8", 300-pound junior. And then, of course, as I say, it is Lucas, but it's Lucius Moore, center, 5'10", 250-pound junior. Juan Carlos Alvarez, right guard, stands at 5'8", 285-pound senior. And then Remy Villa, number 76, is going to play right tackle tonight. And he stands at 6'1", 285-pound junior. Tight end will be number 33, Eli Lynn, 5'10", 185-pound junior. And then the wide receiver for tonight is going to be Josh Estrada, 5'7", 160-pound sophomore. Running back tonight is going to be Bryce Sanchez, 5'10", 190-pound sophomore. Sebastian Mendoza, Seabass, 5'7", 125-pound junior. And then just like that, it looks like the senior captain quarterback, number 17, Richard Areola, is going to be close to a first down. I think he has it.
Oh, he's got it easily. He's going to get 15 yards on that, Coach.
15 yards. Okay, so the fullback also, last but not least, is going to be Jonah Gamboa, stands at 5'9", 175-pound junior. So there's the starting lineups for the Roswell Coyotes. First and 10 from the 17, and there comes Bryce Sanchez. And boy, he is a bull right off the bat, Coach. He is going to gain about, man, I need my glasses, Coach, probably 7, 8?
8 or 9. Let's see where they spot it. I think we can give him 9.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 2, so it's a gain of 8. And there's motion. And right away, it's going to give to Jonah Gamboa. And he will have a first down very easily.
See where the spot. Looks like they're going to give him 3. But plenty for the first down. 1st and goal.
So we're inside the red zone, and Areola is going to have his team ready to rock and roll. We're going to have tight offense here, and Areola's going to go under center, I believe, and he does. We will have motion, and there it is.
And counter.
It's going to be close. It's going to be on the 1. I think that's going to be Gamboa. No, it's going to be Bryce Sanchez with the carry. Okay, so just 2nd and 1. Quarterback sneak, I'd imagine, and there it is. It's going to be a touchdown by Richard Areola.
It's not. They're going to get motion or false start or something.
Okay.
False start.
False start on the Roswell Coyotes. It feels a little weird here on a Thursday night calling a varsity football game. I like it.
Well, it just feels like a Friday to me. What's going to be weird is putting on the work clothes tomorrow.
Yes, sir. That's okay. So Friday night off. Nothing wrong with that, huh?
That's right. You know, they are announcing 2nd down and goal. Is that right? Yeah, I guess that's
it's going to be 2nd and 6. Areola, the quarterback. There's going to be motion.
Keeper.
It's going to be quarterback keeper and touchdown, Coyotes. Richard Areola calls his own number, 6-0, just like that. The Coyotes take the lead, 6-0, and man, just like that with the onside kick, recovered by the Coyotes. Scoring the first possession, Coach, and that's all you can ask.
Yeah, I mean, that's an ideal start if you're kicking off, obviously, and they score in 4.5 minutes, or just a minute and a half.
So here we go. Kennard's kick is up and good, 7-0. Roswell Coyotes lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break. You're listening and watching KSBPTV.com and 106.5 Roswell Stock FM. You're listening to Roswell Football. We'll be right back.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, that may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
That's okay. Welcome back to Roswell football. The Roswell Coyotes lead 7-0. I guess they could hear me, but
well, that's all right.
That's okay, Coach. 7-0 is the score. 10 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and Kennard, excuse me, 17-yard touchdown, no, 6-yard touchdown run by
17.
Number 17, and the PAT was good. So here we go. Kennard will kick. Let's see if we see the same thing.
Yeah, they might try it the other side, might try it down the middle, or they might just kick it away. We're about to find out. Little squib in the middle.
Returnable. And number 10 is Michael Metcalf. He returns the ball, and it's going to be taken down about the 30-yard line.
And there's a unusual. You might see Eli Lynn get some rotation at the defensive end spot too.
Yes,
tonight.
sir.
Who do we see?
Let's see.
Cabrales.
Okay, now I was thinking Cabrales probably would be playing the Mike linebacker, but I wasn't sure.
But what they've done, now that means that he's not playing defensive end, so let's look over there and see who that is.
Okay, so
I think it's Vernon Molinar.
So the Alamogordo Tigers go into a triple option and go bone, and it's going to be handed off to Mendiola.
And Marcos out.
So Napu Mendiola gets the first down, so it's going to be 1st and 10, right hash from the 42-yard line.
So that does look like Vernon Molinar, or I'm sorry, Dylan Ross. It's Dylan Ross starting at the right defensive end spot, or the left defensive end spot. He's on the right now, but they switch it around.
Okay. Coach, give me that number for the quarterback. Did they change the... There, I can tell you it's bone action.
Number 12 is the
quarterback. It is number 12, okay. So that's Anthony Mayo.
Anthony, you know what, that, or Mello.
Call it Mello or
Mello.
Okay.
Play there, they got 6 on first down. Jeff Irish on the tackle.
So 2nd and 4 now. Mello, the quarterback, senior quarterback, 6'1", 195 pounds. The Alamogordo Tigers going to bone. It's just going to be a quick give.
Caden George in there quickly to make the tackle.
Ryan Stovall. So A.J. Sisko going back to the old traditional bone there.
Yeah, that's about as old school as it gets.
9:32 option, 9:32 give. I don't know if they're still using that same terminology, but I would imagine they would be.
And we got a penalty on Alamogordo. Looks like a hold. And that will back him up. Make it 2nd and 11.
Okay. So 2nd down and 11 from the 41-yard line now. Mello, the quarterback for the Tigers.
And, Coach, that rotating of the defensive line that Coach has done all year, Coach Bolaños has done all year, is paying off for him now as the injury bug has kind of hit a little bit.
Ball's going to be handed off, and he runs into a bunch of traffic there.
And George and Irish both there to drag him down. Minimal gain.
So that was number 22, Chase Hughes. That's I haven't heard that name.
Well, I haven't heard Mello. I haven't heard Moose. There's a few on there that are new to me, but.
Yep. Well, 3rd down and 9 from the 43 now. It's going to be middle part of the field. Mello, the quarterback for the Tigers.
And they've kind of switched Tarin and Monreal in their safety and corner duties, which is a little bit interesting. It's going to be a pass.
He's running out to his left side, and the pass is going to be incomplete, out of bounds. Brings up a 4th down. Maybe a little 700 rollout.
And it's going to be Braden Money out to punt. He's the younger brother of highly lauded kicker Brett Money.
What about the singer Eddie Money?
This is younger brother Braden.
Okay. So good snap. Pretty good punt.
Yeah, not bad at all.
And let's see what Monreal can do here.
Oh, spin move and breaks the tackle.
He's on the 40 and he's going to be out of bounds. No, there's going to be a flag, and it might be on us, Coach. It looked like Sabino Lazos might have maybe hit somebody in the back area there.
Well, I'm going to call it a 2. It's going to be the 10-yard variety there.
Okay, so they're saying, what was it, Coach? I'm sorry?
Holding.
Okay.
Or, well, no, illegal block of some kind.
Okay,
penalty's on the Coyotes, and it's a 10-yard penalty. They're going to start from their own 31.
And I thought it was. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading here, but I thought it was on Lazos, actually, so it's going to be 2nd down and 20. And
no, they just start 2nd and 10 on the penalty on the return. So
1st down, I'm sorry.
First and
down.
10, yeah.
1st and 10, okay.
And we're going to get the counter again. This time it's Seabass.
Oh, you got a hit right there. There's Seabass.
Oh, runs out of room, but
I was going to say number 10 is usually Gonzalo, but he's not in.
So 15-yard carry. Sebastian Mendoza.
Twins to the top now. Areola and shotgun right, and here we go. Quick pass to Seabass once again. Seabass is on the 46, 47-yard line.
It looks like they're going to give him the 46, so that's going to be an 8-yard completion to Seabass.
Well, I like to throw by Areola, and I'm telling you, Areola has just really improved every play, Coach.
He has. He really has.
2nd and 2 now. Expect a maybe quarterback follow. Nope.
Or a fumble.
Or a fumble.
And good job by
Josh
Estrada to not try to scoop that, to just get on it, maintain the possession. And
yeah. I was just saying something positive right there, Coach, and that went negative there. So,
well, fortunately, it was on 2nd and short, so it's not insurmountable on a 3rd and long here, but it's still tough on 3rd and 14.
Okay, 3rd and 13 now on the 42. Areola has his team out, and there's going to be another quick pass to Estrada. Estrada, I can identify him quickly by the shoes that he has.
The shoes. 3-yard completion.
Fluorescent, you want to call that fluorescent yellow, fluorescent green?
I'll take your word for it.
Gotcha.
I can see them. I know that.
Okay, 4th and 11. I think the Roswell Coyotes are going to, well, it appears they're going to line up to go for it, see if they draw the Alamogordo Tigers offsides.
Well, they got 2 defenders on 3 receivers on this side if they want to run it.
Well, they have a mismatch right now. They're spread offense. Trips to the bottom, twins to the top.
And finally, Alamogordo gets a 3rd defender over here.
Yep.
And I think they're actually going to go, although the play clock is down to 4.
Well, you know,
there they go.
There's that quarterback draw.
He's got a chance.
First down for Areola.
Over a tackler. 12-yard carry for Areola. Now, Coach, that's a little close there because you cannot jump over a tackler. But he just kind of high-stepped over.
I think it was a high step.
Yeah. Hurdling is not lit.
Yeah, that was to Seabass again, I believe. Let me double check if I'm not mistaken. No, it wasn't. It was actually to Eli Lynn.
Yeah, so Eli Lynn with the
Positive yardage.
9-yard.
Second and 1 from 34, right. Twist to the top now. Shotgun right. Motion. And there's going to be a flag.
And
that's going to be on the Coyotes.
On the Coyotes. So that'll back them up. Going for it on your side of the field, 4th and 11?
Well, I have to agree with you, Coach.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
But
I'm always okay with it when it works.
Okay, 2nd and 6 now from the 39. You got 5:25 remaining. The Coyotes lead 7-0 in this first quarter. And speed option. Ariola's going to take it himself. He finds a way to get out of traffic.
Just for a minute.
Just for a quick minute.
Ariola on the keeper for the Coyotes.
Going to pick up 2. 3rd and a long, 3 short, 4.
Okay, now.
We'll go quick here. Maybe.
Motion again. We're going to get reset now when Ariola is going to take some direction from the commander-in-chief.
Plenty of time on the play clock. It's just at 15.
And there's Bryce Sanchez.
Oh, big hole.
Oh, big hole. And Bryce Sanchez will have another Coyote first down. And he is going to gain a significant amount.
We're going to give him 8. And we'll see if the Coyotes can jump out to a 2-score lead here. As they're inside the 30.
Just going to give it to him nice and soft. And, boy, here comes Bryce Sanchez. 10-5. Touchdown. Coyotes. Bryce Sanchez for the touchdown.
Sanchez with the little counter play.
What you get? What'd you say?
29.
Oh, 29. I was going to say.
He's number 42.
Yeah.
And Kennard out for the extra point.
A little dyslexic, Coach. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's Thursday.
It is Thursday. Man, what a week it's been, too. Roswell Coyotes lead 14-0 on a 29-yard touchdown run by Bryce Sanchez. 14-0 is the score. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com and 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
There's never a bad time to break out a bag of La Poblanita Party Tostadas. At home, the office, in the club, wherever. Parties happen with La Poblanita Party Tostadas. The perfect crunch, seasoned just right and ready to get the party started. It's the dippable chip that bites back. The chips that make bland salsas better. Grab a bag of La Poblanita Party Tostadas at your local grocery store across all of southeastern New Mexico. And take the party up a notch with La Poblanita Party Tostadas. They're all that and a bag of chips.
14-0 is the score as the Roswell Coyotes lead here in this first quarter with 4:24 remaining. First score of the ball game was a 6-yard touchdown run by Richard Ariola, and the PAT by Kennard was good. And then the 29-yard touchdown run by Bryce Sanchez was successful, and the PAT was also good. Coyotes looking really good here in this first quarter, Coach.
And, Coach, the side official just fell down. It tripped on something, just threw it off the field. I can't imagine what it might have been, but another onside kick attempt. And that one is fielded cleanly and should give Alamogordo decent field position if they can get him tackled, and it'll be a gang tackle at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, about the 41-yard line.
Not even sure who to give that tackle to. We'll choose the last man out, and it's Eli Lynn again. So, all right.
I get reps, hadn't he?
Yeah, I don't recall him playing special teams before. I think
looks like Tony Dorsett out there,
yeah,
Coach.
You know what? I think he's probably playing special teams for an injured player and making the most of it.
Well, and that's what you're supposed to do when you're a youngster like that. You step up and make those plays. So 14-0 now, if you're just now tuning in on 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM and KSVPTV.com. And here comes Mello. He's going to take it himself. And he's going nowhere.
And that's going to be Caden George. Sabino Lazo's held him up, and Caden George finished him off with Tadine coming in there late. And that's going to be a tackle for loss. Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to be a 1-yard gain. So.
Coach?
Wrong side of the sticks.
It was a 1-yard gain. What are you thinking, my man?
1-yard gain.
Yeah, I mean, a couple text messages, people talking about it's a little weird listening to Thursday night football, high school Thursday night football. But it is what it is.
That's right.
14-0. The Coyotes do lead. Mello's going to hand it off to number 20. Yeah, that's going to be Sanchez, Joshua Sanchez.
Caden George is all over the Tiger running backs.
Bringing up a third down situation, 3rd and 9, middle part of the field now. Let's see what the crowd looks like here, Coach. We do have a decent crowd here at the Wool Bowl for our Thursday night.
Coach, your Dodgers have taken the lead in 3-2. We're in the middle of the 3rd inning.
Well, I like to hear that news, Coach.
And the Cleveland Browns lead the Denver Broncos 10-0.
All right.
That's in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes left.
All right. Here at the Wool Bowl, the Coyotes lead 14-0 with 2 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout. And it looks like Alamogordo will be charged with that timeout. So guess what? We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Roswell High Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and KSBPTV.com.
Did you know that most burglaries occur during the day? Why, you ask? Most of us are at work, leaving the burglar to go unnoticed. Did you know the average loss from a home burglary is over $2,200? Not including loss of emotional security in their own home, and get a monitored security system from Zenith Security Services, all for around $1 a day. Wouldn't you agree that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Call Zenith Security Services today, 626-3521.
Welcome back to Roswell High Football, 14-0. And Roswell Coyotes looking really good. Real quick recap, 6-yard touchdown run by Richard Areola. PAT by Kenner was up and good. And a 29-yard touchdown run by Bryce Sanchez. And that was a successful touchdown. PAT was up and good. 14-0. And I don't know, Coach, you have any words of wisdom?
Well, I mean, the Coyotes have started exactly the way they wanted to, so they just need to keep doing what they're doing, and things are going to go good for them tonight.
Okay, so Mello, the quarterback for Alamogordo, under pressure. He has a man open, and that one's going to be almost picked off by Monreal and in and out of the hands, so it's going to be an incomplete pass.
You know, the old joke is that's why you're not a wide receiver. That's why you're a cornerback. Because when the ball hits you in both your hands, you can't come down with it. But good defense there, and he will come down with more of those than he drops. And he's going to get a chance to make up for it right away because he is the punt returner, and he will get credit for a pass defense.
Okay, so 14-0. 2:42 is, excuse me, Coach, we talked a little bit too much in volleyball, so it's 14-0 the score. 2:42 left on the clock, 1st quarter. And the punt is
short kicking.
Kind of short, so the Roswell Coyotes will take over about the 33-yard line. Got an update here. Soccer, the Roswell boys are playing the Clovis Wildcats. That game is tied 1-1.
Well, let's hope the boys can pull that one out. Tough district match there for them.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 34. Areola, the quarterback. And he's just going to hand that off quickly to Bryce Sanchez. And Bryce is going to gain probably 2 or 3.
It looks like they're going to spot him as a 2-yard gain there.
Okay.
Bryce Sanchez on the carry for the Coyotes. Short gain on the play, brings up a 2nd down and about 8.
Okay, 2nd down and 8, so it's going to be +2 for Sanchez. Coach Lynn giving some direction to his team. Okay, another update quickly. 2-1. Clovis now leads in soccer. Speed option. Areola's going to take it himself, and he's going nowhere.
Yeah, doesn't make it back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 3-yard loss. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
Another update here. Boys soccer in Artesia halftime. Artesia leads Portales 3-1.
Loss of 1, 3rd down and 10.
Okay, so it's going to be spread offense. Let's see if they're going to have a quarterback draw again or if they're actually going to try to go downfield.
This one's going in the air, Coach.
And that one's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for
Gamboa, but
Gamboa.
Even if he gets it, he's probably tackled right there. So I think we're going to see the punt unit come out, and here comes Kennard. So we'll see if he kicks it. Not a terrible place for a fake, but not an ideal one either.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
Try to snap it quick, but somebody wants timeout. We'll see.
Alamogordo is going to be charged for their second timeout in this first quarter. So,
Coach, let me explain to our listeners and viewers why we're Bulldog fans tonight. Of course, you know the Artesia Bulldogs are taking on the Goddard Rockets tomorrow night in Artesia, and you know, at first thought you might think, you know, well, maybe we should go for Goddard in that one. Maybe, you know, why does it matter? They're both in our district. Someone's got to win. Someone's got to lose. The reason we want Artesia to win that game is because it gives us a scenario in which we can still win district even if we lose to Goddard next week. Win this one and lose one next week. And then you have that scenario where you have the potential three-way tie for the district championship, and then they go to and we can go over that if you want to. I've got all that information ready to go.
Yeah, I kind of reviewed that myself, the 6 criteria. So.
Right. So.
Yeah, we'll talk about that here in just a moment as Kennard is set to kick. And, I thought that was blocked there, but it's not. It was a pretty good kick.
It was a real good kick, and he's a kick the other way. It doesn't.
And it looks like the Alamogordo Tigers will take over on about the 29-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10. I do have a note now for girls soccer. Clovis 1, the Roswell girls soccer team 0.
All right, so good luck to Coach Sosa and the girls soccer team as well.
Yep. So they're going to call it on the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10, it's going to be right at hash. Mello, the quarterback. It's going to be bone action. And let's see if we going to be a little lead, so it's going to be handed off to Mendiola. Mendiola will go nowhere.
Yeah, no gain on that play, and I believe that it was Caden George again, and he's already got 5 tackles. Caden George has come to play today, Coach.
Yes, he has. Coach, you got a full moon, but you know what? I was going to ask you. Did y'all hear her train at all last week?
I don't believe so.
You still haven't heard it this year?
No. I heard it at a lower level game this year, I think, but
did you? Okay. So 2nd and 10 now. We're under 35 seconds, and here comes Mello. He's going to have a little option. 1st down for Mendiola.
Yeah, forced out of bounds. That's been whereas the Coyotes were kind of first they went with the fake back, and then they went going to get him a 1st down.
1st down and 10 from the 41. In this first quarter. Mello, the quarterback, under center. Triple option, offsides on number 60.
I think it was number 50.
Oh, is it number 50? I thought, okay. So that's going to be, number 50 is on Darius Washington then.
So that will start him in a little bit of a hole there. Coach, it might be time for a turnover. We haven't had one in the game so far.
I'm real surprised you didn't say that earlier.
Well, it's only the first quarter.
True.
But our defense has been on the field quite a bit. Time to knock one out or pick one off.
Okay. 1st and 15 now from the 36 left hash is Mello under center.
Watch Lazos here.
And he's going to roll out. He's under pressure here again. And he has a man open, and that's
That's a good call. I mean, Monreal.
There's a flag.
Yeah, Monreal just.
Yeah, he just pushed him. That's a pass interference.
Yeah, just pushed him before the ball got there, and not sure why. He was going to have to.
So it's going to be a first down.
Well, it won't be, will it? Is it a 15-yard penalty?
Well, let's see what. Is there 2 penalties?
I don't know how they can call that defensive holding unless they called it way before the blatant pass interference.
Well, definitely a pass interference. Last pass interference on this end. The officials are saying.
Well, and he could have held him before that. But
so what is the official call?
Repeat first down.
Well, they're going to repeat first. It was first down anyway. So,
okay. So 1st and 5, but I thought it was a pass interference.
Well, it should have been, and maybe they called that and then neglected to call the pass interference after. But that should have been a 15-yard penalty instead of a 10. But okay.
Yep. Okay, Mello hands it off.
That's Gomez in there first. Making his first tackle.
Joshua Sanchez doesn't gain much, but that's going to take us to the quarter, Coach. 14-0 is the score. The Roswell Coyotes do lead. And watching that case, BTV.com and 106.5 Roswell Talk FM. We'll be right back.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy. Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, 1,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at Ruidoso or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local.
Okay, welcome back. 14-0 is the score. We just finished the first quarter.
And Coach, do you want to know?
I do.
From Major League Baseball, the Dodgers have extended their lead 4-2 with runners still on. And Bellinger up at the plate, so potential to extend that lead there.
And Bellinger has been hot.
He has.
In this series here against the Braves. Okay, well, Coach, 14-0 right here. It's going to be a 2nd down and 4 for Alamogordo. Pretty well. They had been out there quite a bit, though, in the first quarter.
It seems like it. I do have 2 touchdown drives, but one of them was pretty short, and Quick has been out there quite a bit.
Okay, here we go. Mello under center. Little toss.
Could be close to the first down.
I think that was Ryan Stovall.
Number 32.
Okay, so that was Damon Mayberry.
Taking it into Coyote territory down at the 49-yard line. Just shy of the first down. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and inches.
3rd down and 1 is what they're going to call it. About midfield.
Yeah, not even that. That's less than a yard.
Expected quarterback keeper.
Maybe the lead back.
Or just a regular give to the fullback. No, they're going to go with the toss to number 20, Sanchez. Sanchez on his feet. And finally going to be brought down about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, and that's...
Here's one of the strikers, number 20, Joshua Sanchez.
George, plenty of yardage necessary to get the first down. So...
And number 7.
Excellent.
Well, real quick, a big shout out to Big O'Malley. He's in Colorado. He plays baseball up there at Adams State. He's listening to Roswell High football.
And he was in Dumas, wasn't he? No, he wasn't. Was he?
No, you know what? I think he was. Oh, around the turn now. Here's a good run by number 12. Mello.
Yeah, just to keep her there.
But somebody's injured about the 30-yard line, so let's see what
inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
The athletic training staff from the Alamogordo Tigers. Okay, no, he's okay. He's up. he's just going to...
I think this could be a concussion.
He's holding his neck and his helmet area, so good sign. Never want to see that for any student athlete.
So Chavez on the tackle again, but another big gain by Alamogordo, and they're threatening here, Coach.
Ryan Stovall looks like he's up on his feet for Alamogordo, and he's walking on his
and he's there
right there, so that's good.
I think he's their leading rusher. I'll have to...
I think you're right.
I'll double check that, but... I have it for you here in a minute. Actually, yeah.
He was, I believe. Is that correct?
Well,
okay. 14-0. Roswell Coyotes do lead. 10 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the first half. Again, we had a touchdown run, a 6-yard touchdown run by number 17, Richard Areola. PAT was up and good. And then a 29-yard touchdown run by Bryce Sanchez, and that PAT was up and good, which makes the score 14-0. We're here in the second quarter with 10:52 remaining in the first half, and that ball is going to be handed off again to Joshua Sanchez for the Tigers. He's still on his feet, and finally that ball is going to be stripped. And who is that, Coach?
I can't tell.
That looks like number 11.
That's
Sabino Lazos.
With the strip, and
so there was a fumble on the play, no flags. There was a fumble on the play, no flags, and Sabino's 37-yard line of the Alamogordo Tigers. And I can't tell you who stripped it.
Well, because it was just a mass of humanity in there. You know, the Sanchez could have gone down with about a footage. That gave the Coyotes an opportunity to strip the ball out, and Lazos comes up with it and goes, gosh.
I'm really surprised with
40 yards down the field.
At least 40 yards, Coach, but it was like in slow motion, and I was real surprised there was not a whistle.
Well, I mean, he kept still fighting for yards. It was still moving north and south, so they didn't stop it. And there's the turnover we were looking for.
There's Areola. He's under pressure.
He's
and
in trouble.
He is going to be out of bounds for a loss of about 4. Maybe 5.
Yeah, we'll check on the spot. I think we'll say 4.
Yep, 4.
And, Coach, he's got to learn to just chuck that one out of bounds.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just like a 4 or 5. It's going to be 5.
Yeah, it is 5.
5.
Loss.
Yeah, if you don't.
Second down and 15 now for Roswell High. 43-yard line, left hash, and this is going to be given to Bryce Sanchez. Sanchez on his right line.
Gain of 3 on the play.
So +3, so it's going to be third down and about 12.
And definitely 4-down territory here, barring a couple of penalties or a big loss or something.
Well, once we have maybe a break, we really want to talk playoffs scenarios again, criteria if you don't mind.
Sure, ready for you.
Okay, so it was +3 for Sanchez, 3rd and 12 from the 40, 9:45 remaining. Areola is going to have a guy open, a man open. An eligible person is going to be.
Oh, are they calling it a catch?
Well, I'm not sure. I think.
Yeah, they're going to say incomplete, so it's going to bring up.
It's not.
Bring up 4th down and 12. I'm not sure who the intended receiver was. It?
So it's 4th and 12. Nonetheless, it's 4th and 12. We're going to get into a spread offense again, and let's see if we're going to have that quarterback draw. Get everybody set, and everybody is set, and here comes Areola dropping back to pass. He's under pressure. He's going to take his shot. He has the guy open. There's Estrada. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Coyotes!
40-yard strike to Estrada. Hit him in stride. And just a beautifully executed play. Good patience by Areola in the pocket because he took a hit. He paid the price for it, but he'll pay that price every time for the 40-yard touchdown. Let's take the 20-0 lead, and we have Kennard here with the extra point, and it's
good.
Plenty long and plenty good.
Well,
So
21. Go ahead, Coach.
Oh, I was going to say, you want to talk playoff scenarios?
Yes. 21-0 is a score, and Coach, talk scenarios with me right now. Let's. You want to talk criteria scenario?
Well, let's. I mean, do you want to talk about the three-way tie situation? You want to talk about seeding,
let's talk about three-way tie.
Okay.
And then we can talk about criteria and then possible seeding.
Okay, so the three-way tie situation, now that's where you have a combination of Roswell, Goddard, and Artesia each going 1-1 against each other. So you have no head-to-head way to break that three-way tie. So what happens on that is they go to a point differential system, and it's a plus 13, but it's only in the games concerning those three teams. So blowouts of Alamogordo would not factor into it.
Okay.
So that's why I said earlier that we're going to be Bulldog fans tomorrow, because we want Artesia to beat Goddard, but we only want to beat them by one. Because
by 1 point.
By 1 point, because we don't want them to have that point differential in that scenario. So, and you know, conversely, or you want the same thing to happen in the Roswell Goddard. You know, you want to beat Goddard by at least 13 points to give yourself the best chance. Now, if we beat Goddard, we win here, we win it outright.
Correct.
But if we happen to lose to Goddard, we want that to be a close game.
And another squib right there, and it looks like the Alamogordo Tigers recovered. So, okay, so yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, so that's the three-way tie scenario that you're looking for. They put the 13-point in there, I think, to avoid blowouts, or avoid teams trying to run it up on another team.
Right.
But obviously, the easiest path to the district championship is to just
win out straight.
Yeah, win tonight and win next week against Goddard. We do that, we're the district champs, and I believe we'd wind up being the 3 seed in the state tournament.
Well, I think whoever wins the district is going to be the 3 seed.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
One way or another. So, okay. 1st and 10 from the 35 left hash, and Mello's the quarterback. It's going to be ripped. It's going to be a 9:32. No, I thought it was going to be a give there, but Mello slides.
Yeah, and he saw the train coming down the tracks and decided to step out of the way, and probably smart for the quarterback especially.
Yeah.
But that's going to go down as a tackle for number 3, Adrian Anaya, and it'll be his first of the.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 now from the 42. They're still working left hash. Quarterback, 6'1", senior. He is going to be under center. Good size quarterback, 195 pounds now to, of course, number 20, Joshua Sanchez, the running back DB.
George involved in that tackle as well. A little help from Ismail Galvan.
Those outfits down there, I really like those outfits, that sweater type.
The cheerleader outfits.
Yeah.
No, they're sharp.
Yeah, they look good.
And, of course, the pink pom-poms for
the dance team. 1st down and 10 now. It's 8:21 remaining on the clock. 21-0 is the score. And there's
that's
option,
a fumble.
And it's going to be recovered by Roswell by guess who? Number 22, Miguel Cabrales.
And, Coach, that happened so fast the crowd couldn't even react. And I think Cabrales was the one who forced the fumble as well. And that second turnover now is going to give the Coyotes a chance to take a 4-score lead. Plenty of time, 8:09 left in the half.
So 1st and 10 from the 43. Roswell takes over. Shotgun left now. And there is...
Oh, boy.
He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Yeah, and that is not the fault of Areola or Bryce Sanchez. Somebody missed an assignment because
sure
that guy was almost involved in the handoff. He was in the backfield so fast.
Sure was.
Unfortunately for Bryce, it's going to go down as a 4-yard loss for him. But
so 2nd down and 14. Clock continues to run with 7:38 remaining in the first half. Roswell does lead. Roswell leads 21-0. And here comes Areola. There's the pass to Estrada, and Estrada's going to be taken down about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's well played there again. A little 2-yard reception.
2-yard
for Estrada. No, because they were second and 14, so it's going to be a gain of 2. But
okay, yep. They're down at 12.
Oh, we're going to see there split wide.
Yeah, so you got spread offense again, trips to the top, 20 to the bottom, and quick pass by Areola.
Go to Lynn.
And Lynn's going to be tackled and out of bounds.
I'm going to give him 10 on that. His second catch of the night.
So that's going to be A-Ray Lucero coming out of the ball game. Kyle's going to try to draw the Tigers off sides to get everybody set. I'll be surprised if they don't call a timeout, but maybe not. We'll see what happens here.
They might just run it and see if they give it to Sanchez. Nope.
Sanchez on his feet, 30, no. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Gamboa.
The Bull takes it all the way. Everyone was focused on Sanchez, looked for the first down. Instead, they give it to the up back. That is a 35-yard touchdown run for Jonah and a 27-0 lead for the Coyotes. Looking to make it 28.
And the PAT is going to be up and good. Coyotes do lead 28-0. We'll take the space and bills.
Yeah, let's do.
Okay, we'll be right back to listen to Roswell High Football on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSCPTV.com. We'll be.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
And a 35-yard touchdown run by Jonah Gamboa. PAT good. Roswell leads 28-0 now with 6:35 remaining in the first half. Just a good job by Gamboa. I mean, he just turned the Jets on and went all the way for another Roswell High touchdown.
You know, partner, I think he might have been a little surprised that he had that big a hole to go through, but you're right. He just kicked it into high gear. And
I was a little surprised. There's the kick by Kennard. It's going to be kicked deep. Returned by number 5, Robert Pollock. Ooh, speaking of Pollock, I wonder how those Dodgers are doing.
I'll let you know as soon as I write down another tackle from Miguel Cabrales in that one. The score now, Coach, 4 innings of play. It's Los Angeles 4 and Atlanta 2 in Game 5 of the NLCS.
A lot of ball to be played.
There is, and from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's Cleveland 10 and the Broncos 0 at halftime.
All right. I'm waiting for some updates for the boys and girls soccer teams as they are playing the Clovis Wildcats and the Lady Wildcats. Here at the Wobo, the Roswell Coyotes lead 28-0. Ball is going to be handed off to number 32, I believe. It's going to be Damon Mayberry.
Yeah, and Coach, we were talking about the leading rusher. They really have had kind of running by committee. They have the backs who all have about the same rushing yards on the season. So they, you know, and that's not unusual with the wishbone attack, but it's a balanced running attack for the Tigers.
Absolutely. 2nd and 7 now from the 29. We're under 6 minutes now in the first half. Mello, the quarterback, they're going to be in a shotgun left. For the Tigers.
And Naya had to make the tackle from the cornerback position. That's never a good sign for a defense, and a good run.
Oh, I thought Mayberry was limping, and he was, but his shoe was out. So this is really having a pretty good defensive game here for the Coyotes.
He is, and having to pick up some of the slack from some injured Coyotes.
Mello's going to hand it off to Mayberry again, and Mayberry this time is going nowhere. Maybe a gain of 1, but no more than that, Coach.
And Irish was in late. Let's see who was in there early, and that is Dylan Ross.
Dylan Ross with the tackle.
And he is seeing his minutes go up as injuries pile up for the Coyotes and making the most of his chance.
So I got an update, 2-1 Clovis in boys soccer. I'm not sure what, I would assume it's the second half. I don't know if it's a final or not, but we'll definitely find out as Mr. Robert Johnson, our security guard, does a really good job over there at Roswell High School, and just does a real good job keeping us updated with scores, Coach.
All right, Caden George back in the tackling action there.
Talking about Mr. Johnson, we just have a lot of fun over there at work. I tell you what,
he's a good guy.
Our security team over there at Roswell High School just does a great job. Alejo Sandoval and Ro Castro and of course Robert Johnson. They do a great job, and we appreciate all the hard work they do for not just the teachers, most importantly the kids, but the entire community.
We've got 3 good ones, don't we?
Absolutely. It's 3rd down and 3 from the 50. 28-0 is the score. We're under 4 minutes now in this first half. And Mello's the quarterback. It's going to be a give to the fullback. And, again, he's going nowhere.
Tell you what, that's going to be they're going to give him a yard. It's going to be 4th and about. Nope. They are going to say no gain.
Update from Artesia. 12 minutes left. 4-1 Artesia over Portales, and that's in soccer, and that's boys soccer.
So Cabrales, the first one there, and really,
I feel a turnover coming up.
Well, see what they do here. They're going to have to call timeout because they're not ready, and the play clock is winding down. They got to decide what to do on the 4th and short.
All right, Coach, we're going to stay here. We talked a little bit of district play. Let's talk about 6 criteria. You have that?
Well,
or you want to talk playoff?
I can get out the criteria if you want to talk about the criteria.
Yeah, I think it's important to talk about criteria. So when we're talking about 3-way ties and all that stuff and potential seedings, they'll understand what's going to happen.
All right, so seeding information for the state tournament. All right, 12 teams advance to the playoffs. The district champion automatically advances to the playoffs, so we talked about the importance of winning that. The remaining teams will be selected at large by the NMAA staff to fill out the 12-team bracket. Once the 12 teams are selected, they're seeded 1 through 12 by the NMAA staff, and a few years ago, they voted that it's okay for district opponents to meet in the first round. For a while there, they were against that, but now we could certainly see a district opponent in the first round.
Right, okay.
The higher seed will host the first round of 12 and the quarterfinal games. So you have the 4 top teams get a bye, and the remaining teams play. And that round will be higher seed as the home team, and the quarterfinal round after that will be higher team as home seed. After that, you go to history.
Right.
And if there is no history of semifinals between the two, then you have a coin flip.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you get higher seed.
I was going to say,
you get higher seed.
Yeah.
There's no more coin flips. So there is, but you have to go through a lot of tiebreakers to get to a coin flip.
Okay.
And that's the
6 criteria.
That's it.
Okay. Well, number one has
they got it.
That's going to be Mendiola, but there's no way he's going anywhere because he runs into a ton of Coyotes.
Well, the play won't even happen. I believe they're going to call a hold or an illegal block of some kind. Let's see what the indication is from the wide hat, but I think it's going to be 4th and 12.
I think you're right, Coach. I saw earlier it was a pink hanky, but there's the yellow. Okay, perfect.
They're discussing. Oh, face mask on the offense.
So is it a 10 or a 15? So, Coach, you were talking about the 6 criteria. Right now, ranking-wise, the Farmington Scorpions are 8-0, ranked number 1 in 5A. Los Lunas Tigers 8-0, ranked 2nd. Goddard still at their number 3 seed with 5-2 record. Artesia, even though they lost to Roswell last week, still maintain the 4 seed with a 5-3 record. And the Roswell Coyotes stay at number 5 with a 3-5 record. Mayfield 6, Roswell beat them. And then 7 is Berlin, Santa Teresa 8, Piedra Vista 9, Deming 10, Alamogordo 11, and number 12 is Santa Fe. And this is according to Max Preps. As you mentioned earlier, Coach, there's a lot of different scenarios that could happen at the very end.
There are, but I would be shocked if either Farmington, just looking at who they play, I would be shocked if either Farmington or Los Lunas lost either of their last 2 games. So I think both those teams are going to go into the tournament at 10-0. And I think Farmington will be the 1 seed and Los Lunas will be the 2. I think that's pretty much a given.
So here we go. 4th and 15. And a good punt it is. It is returnable. Oh, it's touched. It touched the Roswell Coyotes. And let's see what happens here. It's going to go into the end zone. No, it's going to be recovered by number 11. Sabino Lazo's on the 1-yard line of the Roswell Coyotes. That was not a pretty play, Coach, but
for money.
Uh-huh.
Most of it on the kick, the second kick. The first kick was the punter kicking the ball. Well, I actually had 3 kicks. Then you had the second muff, and then the ball is kicked by the Alamogordo player and luckily recovered by Sabino Lazos at the 1. But now the Coyotes, with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left, I'm not sure they're thinking score just yet. I think they're thinking get out of their own backyard.
Coach, this is week 10 of high school football.
This is week
10? You have, and then you had an off week. 8, 9, a week off 10.
8, 9. This is week 10 of 11. That's correct.
Yep.
That's correct. Mm-hmm. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. Week 10. Next week will end the regular season as the Roswell Coyotes will be taking on the crosstown rivals, Rockets.
Right, we'll be looking the other way, or I guess we'll be here, but
we'll be on the east side as the visitors.
Right, we'll be here, but the team will be on the east side, right? We'll be.
You and I will be over there as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. A couple years ago, I believe we were over there still.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
Yep. So 2nd and 10 for the Coyotes from the 1. And it's going to be a safety.
We'll see. They're going to say forward progress is going to stay out of the end zone. Well, they're trying to say touchdown. I haven't seen a signal of safety or touchdown, so let's. Alamogordo is celebrating as if one of those 2 things happened, but I haven't seen an indication of what happened.
Well, I haven't seen one either, Coach, and I'm looking at A.J. Cisco right now, and he is saying that it's a touchdown. It is a touchdown for the Alamogordo Tigers.
All right, so didn't really see what happened there, but and, you know, in situations like that, you don't want the officials to call anything too quickly. So, you know, especially if you have a ball out. Now, they don't have the benefit of replay, but you don't want them to blow a play dead when something, you know, before the play is actually over. So
there's a flag, and that's going to be on the Coyotes.
Coach Lynn is hot right
now. He is extremely hot.
Can hear him all the way up here.
With the headsets on.
Yeah, that's using the big boy voice, as he used to say about our former principal. That man never needed a microphone, did he?
No, he didn't.
Of course, talking about Ruben Bolaños. All right, so no play on the previous extra point attempt, and now we'll try it for real.
Okay, so the PAT is going to be up and good for Alamogordo. The score now is 28-6. We're going to take a timeout, pay some bills.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, you listen to Roswell High School football on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSB.
A bad time to break out a bag of La Poblanita party tostadas at home, the office, in the club, wherever. Parties happen with La Poblanita party tostadas. The perfect crunch, seasoned just right and ready to get the party started. It's the dippable chip that bites back. The chips that make bland salsas better. Grab a bag of La Poblanita party tostadas at your local grocery store across all of southeastern New Mexico and take the party up a notch with La Poblanita party tostadas. They're all that and a bag of chips.
And welcome back to the Wool Bowl, folks. Roswell Coyotes lead at 28-7 after giving up the strange punt return turned fumble defensive touchdown for the Tigers. And that represents the only score for the Tigers in this first half. And the Coyotes will get the ball back with 2:10 left here in the first half. And just a nightmare scenario there in two ways. First, with that crazy punt, which you recover the fumble at your own one. But then, giving up the safety isn't a terrible thing in that situation. Giving up the touchdown, the defense.
I'd rather have given up the safety than the touchdown for sure. But nonetheless, 28-7, the Coyotes still do lead. And Money is going to kick it deep. It is returnable. And this time, Monreal makes sure he gets it. And there's the starburst to Estrada. And Estrada has some running room if he breaks this tackle. And no, he's going to be brought down about the 25-yard line. Coach, I saw a lot of daylight if he just put the Jets on right there. Yeah, couldn't do the Jets. He's off to the races.
Yep, and not a bad return. Anyway, they'll start at their 25, and plenty of time to get down the field for the Coyotes. They may have to go to more of a passing attack than they might normally do, but we'll see.
Well, it'd be nice to go into the halftime with a 35-7 lead. It'd be fantastic. Here comes Ariola, speed option. No, he's going to take it himself. He's going on the 25-yard line. 30,
he's got room.
35-40. He's still on his feet and just going to be taken down about the 45-yard line. So good hard run by the senior captain quarterback, Richard Ariola.
20 yards on that first down run. And like I said, plenty of time. And they can run the ball. We got a penalty?
Looks like it.
Yeah, backing us
holding
up.
Probably, huh?
So it's holding way down the field.
I didn't get a chance to find out who the Zebras were, where they were from. I had the contracts. I gave them to Mr. Cooper earlier, so I didn't get a chance to see. But
so the penalty will bring the ball back. Boy, they called the hold very early in the play. Apparently, I thought they were going to mark it off down the field, but instead it's going to wind up being a 4-yard penalty, a 3-yard penalty.
Yeah, 3 yards, so first and 13 from the 22. And Ariola, there he goes, dropping back to pass. He does have Eli Lynn open, but Eli got tripped up, and Ariola is just going to go out of bounds. And probably smart that he did that, Coach.
Well, you don't want to turn over there, and, they've already got some momentum, the Tigers do, after the defensive touchdown, so you don't want to force the ball in somewhere and, risk an interception. You want to throw to open receivers in this scenario. Mm-hmm. And, he got 3 yards, so
absolutely
better than a sack.
Well, Eli Lynn kind of got tripped up there because he was open. And so when he did that, Ariola had to go. He had to run.
Right.
Okay, so second and 10 now from 25, and here comes Ariola. I thought it was going to be a speed option, but decided to keep it himself.
No gain.
No gain, so third down and 10. Let's see if Coach Lynn is out here. Well,
I can almost guarantee he'll be in that spread formation. The question is, what is he going to – I mean, how careful is he going to tell his quarterback to be in this situation? I think Alamogordo's out of timeout, so ordinarily they would probably be trying to stop the clock here.
Well,
Coach Lynn's going to run it down and probably take one himself just to get every last second off the clock because –
Well, and I think that's smart. We're under a minute now. We're under 45 seconds. And now he's going to take a timeout.
We can take one if you want.
Okay, we'll be right back. You're listening and watching KSBTV.com and 106.5 Roswell Talk FM. We will be right back.
Did you know that most burglaries occur during the day? Why, you ask? Most of us are at work, leaving the burglar to go unnoticed. Did you know the average loss from a home burglary is over $2,200? Not including one's loss of emotional security in their own home. Avoid being a burglar's target market and get a monitored security system from Zenith Security Services, all for around $1 a day. Wouldn't you agree that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Call Zenith Security Services today, 626-3521.
The Roswell Coyotes take a timeout here in the second quarter with 46.5 seconds, but still continue to lead with a 28-7 lead. And let's see what happens here as Coach Lynn is gathering up his offense, trying to get some strategy going here. I personally think that they're going to probably spread it out, Coach, here and see what happens. I'm pretty sure they're going to end up throwing a little bit here, huh?
Well, not necessarily, because they love to run out of that formation. It is only 10 yards, which, you know, Rich is certainly capable of picking up the first down, running the football out of that empty backfield. But if I had to guess, I would say that Rich is going to run this. I think Coach is going to play it a little close to the vest here.
Well, I think you could be right, Coach. We'll see what happens here. You got trips down to the bottom. Spread it out, twins to the top, and here's Areola. There it is, their quarterback draw, but I think they're reading that a little bit now, Coach.
Yeah, I think they were kind of looking for it as well.
Well, we might have one more play, but it's going to be real close. I'm looking at the...
Well, Coach Lynn is probably trying to decide which...
He's going to go into halftime with...
if he has to snap the ball or not.
28-7 lead.
You know, you could just snap it and wait 1 second and take a knee. I mean, it'd be a turnover on downs, but they wouldn't have any time. So.
Yeah, so, well, he's going to use the clock, and that's going to end the half. 28-7 is a score. The Roswell Coyotes
might have to call timeout.
No. That was just perfect timing, Coach. Yeah. Okay, it's halftime. Coyotes lead 28-7. We're going to take about 2 to 3 minute break. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching Roswell High Football on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSBTV.com. We'll be right back.
You don't want to bring your car to just anyone. You want to bring it to someone you know, someone who will tell it to you straight, and someone you trust to do a quality job because they care about you. You want to bring it to Big O Tires. We're locally owned, which means we're your neighbors. And neighbors help neighbors whenever they can. Right now, save $100 instantly on select sets of 4 Big O brand tires. When you need to bring your car to someone, bring it to your neighbors at Big O Tires. Because we love giving our neighbors a great deal. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Installation charges extra. Required on all 4 tires. Not valid with other offers. Eligibility may vary. Disposal fees extra and up to 10% shop fee based on non-discounted regular retail price not to exceed $35 where permitted. See store for details.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
The demand for registered nurses continues to grow. Now is the time to apply for New Mexico's #1 ranked nursing program at ENMU Roswell. A new class of first-year students will be accepted for this coming January 2022 semester. Receive state-of-the-art training with experienced faculty who will prepare you for a rewarding career in nursing. Application deadline is November 5th. For more information, call 575-624-7401.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Welcome back to the Wool Bowl. The Roswell Coyotes lead at halftime. That was a quick 3 minutes, 28-7.
And why was it a quick 3 minutes?
Well, because Coach A.J. Sisko took 3 minutes to talk to the officials to go back into the locker room there. I'm not sure what he was discussing. I think it was
was there time on the clock or not?
I don't know. So, not real sure, Coach, but you want to talk a little statistics for the first half, or we want to talk a little football? Or we want to watch the Charlie's Angels?
Let's watch the Angels.
All right, we'll be right back.
Coach, that looks like the 13-time state champ and 3-time national champ team to me. That's impressive as always.
Well, they just do a good job, and it's always good to see what happens with them. So good job by Kim Castro and Miss Sylvia Hernandez. And, of course, the young ladies out there performing. 28-7 is the score, about 13 minutes before we start the third quarter. Coach, you got some information for me?
I do, and it's halftime stats. Start with special teams. Peyton Kennard was 4 for 4 on extra points and had a 33-yard punt. Jeremiah Monreal had a 20-yard punt return, and Josh Estrada added a 15-yard kickoff return. Moving to the defensive side of the ball, Coyotes were led with 7 first-half tackles by Caden George, followed by Miguel Cabrales with 4, including a forced fumble and fumble recovery. Fort Coyotes had 2 tackles in the first half. Eli Lynn, Jeff Irish, George Chavis, and Adrian Anaya. And Ismail Galvan chipped in 1, as did Jorge Gomez, and Dylan Ross. Also had 2 fumble recoveries by Sabino Lazos, and 1 of those was returned 45 yards. Moving to the offensive side of the ball, Richard Areola was 6 of 6 for 72 yards. No incompletions. Is that right? I guess that's right, including a 1 touchdown, a 40-yard strike to Josh Estrada, who had 3 total catches for 45 yards. Sebastian Mendoza had 1 catch for 8 yards. Eli Lynn, 2 catches for a total of 19 yards. And that is the first half stats-wise, partner.
Well, sounds good. As usual, Coach, just a great job. Hey, we're going to just do this. We're going to stay right here. The Roswell Coyotes lead 28-7. We're here at halftime, and the Roswell High Big Red Band is about to perform. And there you have it, the big red band out of Roswell High School. If you're just now tuning in to 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and KSBPTV.com, the Roswell Coyotes lead 28-7. We're here at halftime. We got about 5 minutes or so before we start the second half. Coach, you have any thoughts before we go to commercial?
No, I just think the Coyotes know what they have to do here in the second half. Really, the defense hasn't given up any points per se, well, at all, not even per se. The defense hasn't given up anything. As long as that holds, we're going to be fine in this one, and I expect to see at least 3 more scores on the board.
I totally agree. Let's take a break. You're listening to Roswell High School football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and KSBTV.com. We'll be right back.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our number one selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they're gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy, like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company, but come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender, loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 622-2660.
Central Valley Electric Cooperative is an equal opportunity employer and currently has an opportunity for you to be a part of the CVE family. Right now, Central Valley Electric has an opening for an apprentice lineman and a journeyman lineman. Please note that qualifying candidates must have lineman experience or have successfully completed the lineman program. For a complete list of job descriptions of all positions available at CVE and to apply, please visit their website at cvecoop.org. That's CVECOOP.org. An outstanding opportunity awaits you at CVE. Apply today.
(28-7) here at the Wool Bowl. The Roswell Coyotes lead over the Alamogordo Tigers. Tell you what, getting ready for this second half here, Coach. I think it's going to be an exciting one. We're here in week 10 out of 11. It's hard to believe that we're just 1 week away from the end of football, the regular season.
Right, and then, of course, we'll have potentially 4 more weeks of football, hopefully 4 more weeks of football, but until the champions are crowned. But, yeah, it's gone by extremely fast this year, and, it's just been fun for me to watch this team go from that week 1 blowout to Farmington to the way they're playing right now, and in the driver's seat really to be the district champs. So
yeah, I think so, Coach. One of the things I noticed too, and I don't know if they did this last week, but I know after we came back from Dumas, I know talking with Coach Land about it, he was just real concerned with the approach before games, before the third quarter. Some of the techniques and the stretching techniques that they were trying to do. So I don't know if they did that last week or not, but I just noticed that now.
No, I think they did. And, always looking for a way to improve. And,
right.
There's so many different facets of this game and the preparation to play this game the right way. And if there's something he can do to help this team get an edge or an advantage or to do better, he's going to do it.
Well, yep, exactly. That's exactly right. So the Roswell Coyotes, they won the toss, so they're going to defer to the second half, which means we're going to be getting the ball here in this second half. So we're about a minute, and it's going to be more than that, Coach, probably, unless.
No, I think we're going to kick it in a minute and 30.
In a minute 30. Okay.
I think so.
Okay, I wasn't sure after I took a break there, so.
Yeah.
They have the other 3 minutes to that. So, okay, so we're about a minute 12 before the start of the kickoff here in the second half. Coach, I'm like you, too. I think that this game is extremely important. I know that we were talking earlier. I believe Goddard beat Alamogordo 42-0. Is that correct?
I think it was 49, actually.
49, okay.
Yeah, so, And of course, unless Alamogordo's in the mix for, you know, a tie, those scores won't matter too much. But it occurred to me, Coach, you were asking me about the 6 criteria. I never actually got to the 6 criteria before we had to get back to football.
Okay, talk to me.
I think we got time to run through them here. The first criteria is finish in regular season district play, so district champion, and then 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and then you go to head-to-head.
Okay.
Is the second criteria. Third criteria is wins against district champions regardless of class, which the Coyotes will have at least one. Then you go to overall record. Then you go to Max Prep's rankings, and the final criteria is member school input, and that's, you know, what the coaches fill out and send into NMAA. So that is the 6 criteria for seeding and selection for the state tournament.
Coach, I did get an update from Mr. Johnson here. It looks like the boys soccer team lost to Clovis 2-1, and Roswell really needed to win that ball game in order to be the district champ and maybe qualify for the state tournament. That could be an 11 or 12 seed, or maybe not get in now. So we'll see what happens.
Ready to go.
All right, and this ball is going to be kicked deep from the lefty. We're going to go into starburst.
Seabass keeps it.
And boy, he got hit hard.
Sebastian Mendoza got a
That was Vernon Molinar got hit hard.
Did he? Well, they kind of faked the starburst. They did hand it to the I don't know what you call that person in the starburst play, but they didn't hand him the ball. And then he did kind of get lit up there, didn't he?
Yeah, that middleman right there, so yep.
Middleman, that's probably what they call it.
Okay, 1st and 10 now from the 20, left hash, and here comes the Roswell Coyotes. Shotgun left, shotgun right. Quick pass, slip screen to Seabass. Seabass is on his feet from the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and out of bounds about the 49, 50-yard line.
I'm going to say the 47.
Did he step out of bounds?
So a 27-yard run, catch, sorry. 27-yard catch from Sebastian Mendoza. So,
well, Sebastian Mendoza really showing the speed.
Yeah, that was a great move he put on that guy at the sideline.
Sebastian Mendoza, only a junior. And here comes Areola now showing the speed again, and he's going to be out of bounds about the 41-yard line. I see the spot of the ball here. I think it's going to be 41, and it is 41.
And we'll give him 12 on that. And Kyle's moving quickly here, Coach.
Now on the 41, 1st and 10, Areola again, dropping back to pass. He has an eligible man open, and he sees Estrada, and Estrada comes down about the 18, 19-yard line. So Richard Areola still remains
perfect
with 7 of 7 or 8 of 8.
8 of 8.
Okay.
4.
Great. So here we go, moving the ball well. Areola. Uh-oh, there's a little movement by Jonah Gunn. No, okay, I thought there was.
Not say yet. Now that's movement. They're not gonna let him get back.
Okay. And here's Coach Lynn on the play.
Seabass. Mendoza just kind of jumped across the line there. And
a little anxious, was he?
I guess. I wonder if that play was going to him. It is going to be a false start penalty on Sebastian Mendoza.
Got a little anxious. It was probably going to him, huh?
Well, he can get a little fired up, which is usually a good thing.
Not bad.
But not on that play.
Yeah, so 1st and 15 now from the 24. Areola going to go right hash. And he's going to take it himself. And there's a lead by Gamboa.
Oh,
but, boy, he is smashed with a flag.
Well, and I think they're going to get him for going
to the helmet?
To the helmet on that. And I think it's a good call. Obviously, we'll look at it on film, but sure looked like he just went right.
You saw what I saw.
Sure appeared that he went way too high in the helmet area on the tackle. But they're going to call the hold, which could have been as well. I'm not saying there wasn't a hold,
Holding call against the offense, 7 minus 10. Ball put at the 33.
So we'll see.
Repeat first down.
It's going to be 1st and 24. Okay, yeah, that's right, after the 2 penalties. So.
Okay, so 1st and 24 from the 33. Ariola still in shotgun right, shotgun Rudy, shotgun right. And here you go, dropping back to passes, Ariola. Under pressure he is, and he's rolling out to the right. He has a man open, and it's going to be touchdown, Coyotes. Jonah Gamboa. No, that's Seabass.
Seabass, yeah.
Seabass for another Roswell High touchdown. 34-0 is, and a great job by 10 for 9, and I'm probably going to guess 135 yards.
155.
155 yards.
And, Coach, you know, it was a great throw. I'm not saying it's not. But the great play on that was evading the rushers and giving himself some room, and we got trouble on the extra point here.
That's a snap on that one.
Yeah, bad snap, and that's Ariola that's hurt, Coach.
Gosh, darn it.
Trying to recover that. Now, you can't run it back for points anyway.
Not New Mexico.
Okay, so, you know, I'm sure the coaches will be telling Rich, you know, you can just let that go.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think he's hurt his hand, Coach, and I don't know which hand, but he is hurt. And I think it's very likely you're going to see Peyton Kennard warming up with some throws here. In any event, it's 34-7 with 10:33 left here in the third quarter. Your Coyotes lead the Alamogordo Tigers. And we'll have a kickoff here by Kennard. He can't warm up now because he's got to kick off. But we'll see if he warms up on the sideline here. Coach, do you see Rich? Is he being attended to? Or?
Yeah, Lisa has him right there on the sideline.
Yeah, no, I see him now. So we'll see if it's an injury to the non-throwing, and it looks like it's the non-throwing hand or arm, so that's good at least.
He's all right. Looks like he's maybe elbow, but no, I think he's going to be just fine. Yeah, on a PAT or a 2-point, you can't run it back in New Mexico. Just let it go.
Right, so just, yeah, might as well just
34-0, excuse me, 34-7 is the score on a touchdown. Oh, wow.
Well, he had to run back and get it. For those of you listening on the radio, had to run all the way back to his own 4 to get the ball, and then was just lit up by Miguel Cabrales, who's having himself a night, as they say.
What was your the pass, Coach, on that? It was a pass by Ariola for
33 yards.
33 yards to Seabass.
Seabass. All right, so I don't know what we're waiting on here.
Is there another penalty?
Well, they haven't moved the football, and there's a penalty on the on Alamogordo, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, not half the distance, but 5 yards. It's going to take the ball back to the 6.
Mm-hmm.
And bring up a 1st and 10 from there.
Okay, so it's going to be 1st and
10.
10 from the 6. So Mello's going to go into Wishbone. Just hand it off right there to Sanchez, I believe.
And a good job there by Caden George. Well, is it 23 or 22?
It looks like 23, huh?
Coach, let's listen. Yeah, it was Cabrales.
Cabrales, okay.
Yeah,
well,
so hard to tell from here, 22 or 23, but he was in there quick.
Miguel really playing a pretty good ball game.
Well, he's having a night too. Yeah, that's his 6th tackle. So.
Okay, so it's 2nd down and 10 from the 6. Sanchez gained nothing, and there's that little toss to Sanchez. And it looks like he's going to be close to the 1st down if he doesn't have it already.
Yeah, I think they're going to mark him about a yard short, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Okay.
And
there's an official fell.
Oh, an official. So one of the officials was injured on that play.
I didn't see what happened there. I just saw the official on the floor.
Well, I didn't think the play really went out of bounds. Let's hope the official's all right, of course. Appears to be. Okay.
I wonder if he, as he was going back, just kind of tripped over his feet. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
See, we have a four-man crew. Is that right?
5-man.
Is there? I don't see the fifth one. Oh, down here.
Yes.
Yeah. So
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's 2 at the sideline, 1 at this sideline, 2 in the middle. So
Line
they
judge.
could continue with 4.
Right.
If absolutely necessary. But it appears he's going to be okay. And we're going to continue.
Yeah, it looks like he's
here.
fine.
That's the second time we've had an official go down. I'm not sure if it's the same official. I don't think so. I think it was a side judge who went down before, and this was the umpire who went down. So.
And what a job they have too, Coach.
It's extremely difficult. That's why there's a nationwide official shortage in every sport at the high school level. That's just one of the reasons. I shouldn't say that's the only reason.
Okay, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1 from the 15. Sanchez now has the ball for the Tigers.
And he'll have the first down. Gaining about 4 on the play and tackled by George Gomez.
Gomez with the tackle.
No, Jorge Gomez, sorry.
Jorge.
Jorge Gomez and George Chavez. We're going to have that right about by the end of the season.
From the 19 for Alamogordo. Coach A.J. Cisco still going to have Mello under center, running the wishbone. He's going to give it again. Not going too far.
No, they're just kind of grinding it out. And, at this point, maybe they're just trying to keep the Coyote offense off the field, which probably isn't a terrible idea.
Well, it makes sense. When you're down 34-7, you probably want to run some clock.
Yeah, to consider that you're probably not coming back, and like I said, just keep your offense on the field. So 2nd and 7 now, another inside handoff for minimal gain, we'll say 2.
Okay.
And tackle there by, I think, Cheeto Lomelli. We'll give. He gets up a little slow.
Well, I thought there was a flag on the play there for just a second. Just like slow motion.
Yeah, it's kind of gotten dead here. Well, even on the turnover, the crowd didn't even react, or the sideline or anything like that. It was just kind of, maybe it's because it's Thursday.
Okay, so it's 3rd and 4 now from the 25. Oh, there's. Oh, wow. What a tackle there.
Yeah, that was kind of strange how that play ended up, but I think it's Lomelli again.
It was Lomelli, but the Tigers will have another first down. I had a little report there with Ariola. He just had a little elbow stinger.
Okay.
So he is fine. He will come back in.
I just got a report from Coach Lujan that the Dodgers are now up 6-2.
I love it. Probably 6th inning.
We're going to say bottom 6, 2 outs.
Too much ball to be played still.
And update from Cleveland. The Browns now lead 17-7 as they have just started the 4th quarter NFL football action. And we had a penalty there on Alamogordo. That was holding, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 from about the 19.
3rd and 10 from the 19. This is Alamogordo's 2nd back-to-back Thursday game.
It is. They played Goddard last week on a Thursday, and we get a timeout called by Alamogordo. And
Let's take one too then, Coach.
Let's do.
We'll be right back. You're listening to Roswell High School Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Mays Lumber Service and Dependability. And Mays Lumber Company's pellet stoves are exactly that. A pellet stove from Mays Lumber Company provides you with the cozy, comfortable heat you want when you want it. With a pellet stove from Mays Lumber, you can adjust the intensity of heat and maintain a constant temperature. Plus, pellet stoves will save you both time and money, along with easy maintenance. Come pick yours up today. Mays Lumber Company, 115 South Virginia, Roswell.
You can count on Mays Lumber Company.
The Alamogordo Tigers had a timeout. The Coyotes do lead in the third quarter, 34-7. And they're playing return of the mat, Coach.
They are, and the white hat is blowing his whistle repeatedly, saying, let's go, let's play some football. So I think the time on the timeout is over.
Okay, well, there's Mello and the Tigers.
And they're going to have to come up with a way to get 10 yards here, or they're going to have to be in a punting situation from deep in their own territory.
Okay, Mello under center. Rolling out to his right, he has a guy open. And it's going to be another first down for the Alamogordo Tigers.
Yeah, well-executed play there as Marcos Tarin able to get him down, but not before he gets the first down. Tarin with his second tackle of the day.
Jeremiah Monreal. You say with the tackle? Is that what he said?
Yeah, but
okay.
I had someone else with it.
Yeah, no, I didn't see Jeremiah. So, okay, there's Sanchez again, running to the right, and he's going nowhere. A gain of 0 for Joshua Sanchez.
And good job by Tarin flying into the backfield there to slow him down, and then I believe it was Lomelli finishing him off for no gain.
That's what I see.
And Irish comes off, just probably regular defensive line rotation. I like how they're still rotating the defensive line even with 2 injuries on the defensive.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's why you do it. You have them ready, and you next man up.
Absolutely. 34-7. We're under 6 minutes now in the third quarter. And there's just a quick give, and again, probably a gain of 1. It is 8:44 here on Thursday, October 21st. A little different here. I'm not going to on a Friday night.
Well, could always go down there and watch ball game in our team.
Well, you know what? That would be a good idea.
You can sure be tuning in to KSVPTV.com.
Absolutely.
Listening to Jovi and do the play-by-play down there.
Absolutely. I think I might just take a little ride down there, eat some dinner. We'll see what happens, huh? Okay, 3rd and 8 now from the 37 right hash. Mello, the quarterback, Wishbone. He's going to roll out to the right side again. Does he have a guy open? No, he doesn't. He's going to just throw it out of bounds, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Right, and that's a skill that Rich needs to implement. Because otherwise, that's going to be a 6-yard loss. He runs out of bounds or takes the sack. Instead, it makes the third down much more manageable. That's the first time I did that. I knew it was coming. Makes it much more manageable.
Little arm rest, Coach.
Yeah. So for the next game, we might have a monitor here where we can see the action.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, and I'm gonna be excited about it.
That's going to be fine.
That's going to be good.
And we're going to have a mic downstairs too.
Oh, I'm sure.
For all the hitting, that's gonna be a bloody mess, huh?
Yeah, Coach. The Alamogordo punter is on the field, and it's 3rd down.
No, it's 4th, Coach.
Okay, now they changed it.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what they were waiting on.
Definitely 4th. So let's see what Monreal does here.
He's gonna have a chance.
Well, you get away from that, son.
Don't touch it now. We already had a problem with this.
Don't scare me like that.
It's going to wind up being a boomer.
Yeah.
Let's see, 13, 23, 33, 43, 48.
40. 47-48 yards.
So that is a long,
good punt.
Good punt, no return. But the Coyote offense is finally back on the field here, as this third quarter has
really
been dragging.
Yep.
You know, but I blame myself.
Okay, so they're switching out balls here. Is there a flag? There's a flag.
A flag, a discussion, and
personal foul on Alamogordo.
On the kicking team.
Personal
and a personal
foul,
foul. Okay.
Offsetting. Then why call it?
We have offsetting penalties, personal foul on the kicking team. Personal foul on
Coach Lynn would like to know on who and what, but
that'll be 1st and 10.
Okay.
So the side judge is going to ask the white hat, who was it on my side that got the penalty? And so he's going to have to ask the side judge on the other side, going to give him a number. It's all about accountability, right, Coach?
Absolutely.
Don't want to see those kind of penalties.
Well, they want to sit. They want a cup of coffee. They want some tea. What's going on? Let's get this ball rolling here.
All right, they're saying
Okay.
first down, Roswell. We knew that. Offsetting penalties. We're not gonna step anything off. Let's play.
All right, now it's game time in the third quarter here. 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Roswell leads 34-7. And there's the give right there to Gamboa, I believe.
And that's some hard running. And what do we give him? 4 or 5?
I'm going to say 5.
All right, 5 yards for Gamboa, who already has a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, he does.
In the game.
35-yard touchdown run by Gamboa back in the second quarter, right?
Yes, sir. Coach, what?
I'm not sure what the...
Oh, so we have a player, might be like a blood on a uniform situation, but they made a player go off and get replaced, so.
Okay.
That's a easy, quick fix, and we're back to action here.
Okie dokie. Ariola now, still calling the signals for the Coyotes. There's about 8 seconds on the clock.
And you know it's bad when Coach Lynn just throws up his arms. And now he has to call a timeout, and he really didn't want to. Coach, Estrada came off the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we had too many on the field.
There's 11. I counted 11.
Well, but Estrada was 12 until he ran off the field there late. I think that should have been a penalty. I don't believe they can have 12 in the huddle, and they certainly did. So I think we kind of dodged a bullet there, but and I think Coach Lynn knew that, and I think that's why he threw up his hands on the sidelines when Ariola looked over here, you know. But they didn't get the call unless they're going to call it late. They are having a little meeting there at midfield or middle of the field.
All right, Coach. Well, Roswell Coyotes, they lead 34-7 with 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Sorry, Coach. It's kind of getting me here. And but you know, is this extra day off going to help the Roswell Coyotes for next week? Well,
I'm sure that was a factor in you know, accepting the Thursday game. I'm not sure they had a choice, but you know, if they did, I'm sure that's a factor. I'm sure Coach will use that to his advantage and get that extra day of prep time in for the district championship for us. You know, that game may not be the district championship for Goddard, you know, when we kick it off next Friday, but it for sure will be for us, because if we hold on here and win there, that we are the district champions.
Well, it's going to be a contest tomorrow in Artesia for sure, so we'll see how that rolls out tomorrow. So it's going to be a 3rd and 3 for Roswell.
Coach, I missed that play. What happened?
You know, I don't know.
Okay.
I have to admit, I'm looking over here, and I kind of missed that play.
My statistics will be off by 1 play.
1 play. We'll have to see that on film. Okay, there's motion now by Estrada.
Uh-oh.
And that's going to be Bryce Sanchez. for a large gain from the 25-yard line.
22-yard gain for Bryce.
Yep, 22 yards for Bryce Sanchez. What a run.
Yeah, on 3rd and medium, that's pretty big because that's a punting situation, even short yardage. So keep the offense on the field.
And the clock runs.
And the clock running and hopefully get close to 40.
Oh, he got tripped up there again.
Yeah, nice tackle by Areola there.
So gain about 3 yards there, huh?
Yeah.
Good job by Areola on the tackle.
So 3 for Sanchez as he stumbles forward after getting a little tangled with Rich. But still positive yards and gets us to midfield.
Yep. So 2nd and 7 now, midfield. Right hash, and now here comes Areola and the Coyotes. Okay, so Seabass is going on top there. You got doubles to the top. Areola rolling out to the left side. He has
got a man. It's Jonah.
Gamboa. And it's going to be another Coyote first down. He's going to be brought down about the 40-yard line.
So first catch of the day for Jonah Gamboa. And showing his versatility to be sure as Rich remains perfect.
Still, huh? 10 for 10?
10 for 10.
Okay, Areola, speed option. He's going to keep it himself.
Yeah, that looked like a pitch opportunity, don't you think?
I absolutely believe so.
And I understand you want to, avoid turnovers, and that, increases the risk of that. But I think he had Bryce to the outside there.
So we're under 2 minutes now before the fourth quarter. 34-7. So we have A-Ray. Got Seabass there. So, okay, we got a spread. Trips to the bottom here, doubles to the top. And there's Gamboa again. He is going to be brought down about the 35-yard line. See the spot of the ball?
We'll give him 7.
So it's going to be about the 36-yard line now. 3rd and 7. Here we go. They're going to spread it again. Let's see if Areola takes it himself. Oh, wow. He almost
had him.
Areola, quick pass, slip screen. And there he is. Oh, I thought that was to Eli Lynn, and he
the
fumbles.
ball is out. And looks like Alamogordo is on it. So the completion to Lynn for about 7 yards. So the turnover will mean the defense is back on the field. Will not add to the score. And
I'm just taking a look there. I remember that feeling, Coach.
Yeah.
It's
Dad giving his oldest boy a little bit of an earful there as he walks by.
And that's definitely okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alamogordo gets a break. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for Alamo. There's a quick pass to number 21, Moreno. That's Alberto Moreno.
And we'll give Tarin credit for the tackle there, but his defender was 15 yards off of him on the line of scrimmage. And that was wide open.
So it's going to maybe get one play off, Coach. There's about 15 seconds.
I doubt it.
Maybe, just maybe.
I think I'd try to draw him off right at the buzzer.
There's the one play.
They're going to run it.
And there's the screen, which is extremely dangerous there.
Yeah.
They're going to have another play.
Oh, that's right, because incompletion
stops the clock.
Stops the clock with 8/10 left. So actually like the play by the quarterback there. I think he overthrew him on purpose or threw it where only his guy could get it,
Still pretty dangerous.
Sure, but you don't want to take the sack there either.
Yep.
Had to unload it somewhere. I thought it was a pretty good job by the quarterback. Going to bring up 3rd and
4,
so kind of 3rd and medium.
All right, here we go. Last play of the quarter, 34-7, Roswell Coyotes.
Going to make that 3rd down a little harder.
3rd and 9.
Play will run in this quarter.
Nope. Yeah, 3rd and 9.
That'll be -5, 3rd down and 8.
We're going to call it 3rd and 9.
Got some individual instruction from Coach Lynn on the defense there. That's something you see a whole lot of.
Yeah. Okay, last snap of this quarter.
There's the buzzer.
Oh, and it's caught by number 10.
Yeah, looks like 1st down yardage, too.
Michael Metcalf.
As George Chavis able to tackle him, but it's going to be a 1st down, I think.
It is going to be a 1st down.
Well, now, going to mark him a little short.
I think that was a 1st down, but that's fine for me. I mean, okay.
Now, this will be interesting, Coach. This is going to be an interesting. They got to switch sides of the field, but.
Right. Okay, it's 4th quarter. Let's take a timeout.
Yeah, let's take a timeout.
34-7 is the score. We'll be right back. You're listening to Roswell High Football on 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM, and KSBTV.com. We'll be right back.
Good morning, honey. Hey, I have to pick up the kids from school this afternoon. Can you call...
A home invasion can happen anytime, even when you're at home. Protect your home and the ones you love with whole home security from Zenith Security. The security experts at Zenith Security can monitor your whole home 24/7. So they're ready whether you're there or not. Call Zenith Security Services, LLC at 626-3521. At 626-3521 and get whole home security with Zenith Security Services, LLC.
And welcome back to the Wool Bowl. Coyote Nation, your Coyotes lead it after 3 quarters of play, 34-7 over the visiting Alamogordo Tigers. And the Tigers will line up at the 37-yard line with 4th and probably less than 1. And it's decision time for Coach A.J. Cisco. Do you go for it here? Try to maybe get yourself back in the game? Do you play it safe? I agree, you go for it.
You absolutely go for it, and we'll see what...
I think 4th and 10, I punt it, but 4th and less than 1, I think you've...
Coach, I still think you go in 4th and 10 at the time. I mean, you're down 34-7. You're in a
probably, sure.
district contest here, and you're playing the 2-time defending state champions.
I'm just thinking that he's been pretty conservative with his play calling to this point in the second half. But I think you're right. You absolutely go here. I mean, it's
probably going to give a...
It's not even half a yard. It's
just to give it to that fullback and see what happens here.
I think I'd just run the quarterback dive, you know.
I'm going to make a joke here. I'm just going to say, you know, if they want to talk, they can go have some tea somewhere. They've had more conversations.
They've had a lot of conversations. I can't imagine what they're talking about here.
I don't have a clue. And I get it. They're trying to make it right. I'm
well, and you always want to.
But they have more conversations.
To make it right, but I just don't understand what the problem here could be. Coach Cisco is that Cisco out on the field? I'm assuming.
Yes, it is. Speaking of Cisco, we saw Colton up in Dumas as well, too.
Right. That was nice to see him.
Yeah, he and his wife and his children, too. So, former quarterback here at Roswell High School.
And now the Tigers are going to re-huddle. We might continue play here from the Wool Bowl at some point this evening.
I'm not seeing what's going on. I just don't understand.
And Coach Lynn just waiting.
No, he's just chill. He's just trying to figure out what's going on.
Coach Cisco is not happy. Now the white hat is over speaking to Coach Cisco. What you don't want to do is get yourself a 15-yard penalty here for unsportsmanlike, because that will...
What do you do? Alamogordo?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Well, because you can pick this up and keep the momentum and keep the Coyote offense off the field. I'm not sure you go for it on 4th and 15. So, about.
What's up?
And now Coach Lynn wants to know what's going on.
Okay, so they're going to say it's a first down.
No.
Okay, no, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yes.
Yep, first down.
Well, Coach Cisco just argued his way into a first down when it was clearly not. I mean, that's nonsense. It was marked short of the first down over here. What changed from when we changed sides of the field?
I don't know. Maybe a mosquito got on the ball. I don't know.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Jeff's just.
I mean, if this was a close game,
yeah.
Boy, that's there's no way. If it's not a first down over here, it can't be a first down over here.
Okay, well, it's a first down. So a first down and 10 from the 37. And now it really kind of upset the Roswell Coyotes, and
George Chavis
really laid it down pretty hard.
Laid the wood? Is that the phrase?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Ooh, that was a nice tackle.
It was a hit. So no yards for number 13, Joseph Marquez.
And the clock continues to run, and I think that's might be what everybody wants at this point, is just for that clock to run. This is...
Yeah, it's 9:05 here on Thursday, October 21st. Mello, the quarterback. That's a handoff there, and has nowhere to go.
And that might
Marcus,
not be a good idea.
That's going to be a... I almost thought it was a horse collar, but it wasn't.
No, I think he had his arm or his sleeve.
Sleeve, yeah.
It's going to wind up being about I'm going to say a 3-yard gain. 4-yard gain.
So 3rd and 6.
That was a reverse your field kind of crazy play too.
Yeah. Joseph Marcus has him down as a wide receiver and defensive back, but he's running the ball. Hey, we got trips down here to the bottom. Now a spread offense. Mello dropped back to pass, and he's in trouble and loses the ball.
Lost the ball.
And don't know who has it just yet.
I think he got back on it himself. So Mello able to control the ball after losing it, but it is going to bring up 4th down and long, and the punter Money.
And that's going to be, what's it, Braden?
Braden. This is the younger Money, Braden.
Braden Money. Okay.
Just a junior, big kid like his brother, 6 foot, 217.
Good sized kid, Montreal, about the 35-yard line.
See if he gets a chance. Probably not, as that ball checks up and then back the other way.
Yeah, it's a decent punt, but good field.
And they announce that they take over on downs, but they do not. They receive the punt.
So it's going to be about the 44-yard line. Is that what they're saying?
44, ball will be spotted, and good field position for the Coyote offense. Coach, this has been too slow this half. We need to get the ball in the end zone.
It has been a slow game, hasn't it?
You know, we want to end this game with momentum.
Well, you have to.
You know, we don't want to sleepwalk through the end of this whole half, and that's how it's kind of felt.
Well,
we got 10 minutes.
We need at least 2 or 3 more scores.
Yeah, I would say 2.
At least.
At the minimum.
Okay, here we go. Ariola, still the quarterback. Going to give it to Bryce Sanchez, and Bryce is going to be taken down for a loss. A big loss, actually.
Yeah, -5 on that. That was well played by the Tiger defense.
Who is that? Oh, it's Jesus Campos. He was talking to his compadre there. I'm not sure, there's not a 78 on Alamogordo, so I don't know. Okay, 2nd and 15 now. 9:35 remaining. Coyotes lead 34-7. Ariola, he's in shotgun again. He's going to try to take a shot. And there is a Strider. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Justin Estrada.
61-yard strike to Estrada, his second touchdown of the night, and puts him over 100 yards receiving. I believe that's first time for a Coyote receiver all year long.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to be optimistic. Coach, you going to go for 2 here?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I just thought maybe since, we had that extra point blocked earlier. Or it wasn't a block, it was just a bad snap. But there's a PAT, that's up and good.
I think it's up and it's good.
41-7 is the score. Coyotes do lead here in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Roswell High Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and KSBTV.com.
There's never a bad time to break out a bag of La Poblanita Party Tostadas at home, the office, in the club, wherever. Parties happen with La Poblanita Party Tostadas, the perfect crunch, seasoned just right and ready to get the party started. It's the dippable chip that bites back, the chips that make bland salsas better. Grab a bag of La Poblanita Party Tostadas at your local grocery store across all of southeastern New Mexico and take the party up a notch with La Poblanita Party Tostadas. They're all that and a bag of chips.
Welcome back to the Wool Bowl. Coyotes had a 61-yard touchdown pass to Josh Estrada. Just a nice pass by Ariola.
Just a beautiful ball.
Man,
Ariola is 12 of 12 for 233 yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, is that
Really?
Ariola or is that Tom Brady out there?
Well, I'll tell you what, he's doing a really good job.
He is. It's by far his best passing game of his career, and I'm just couldn't be happier for him.
Absolutely. So, all right, 9:23 remaining in the ball game. Coyotes will be playing the Goddard Rockets next week in their last regular season game. But we still have a little bit of game here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, still working on the onside kick there, but well played by Alamogordo, and they'll have good field position at their own 45.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see Eli Lynn at defensive end. So as I said, using that rotation, and I thought we might see some snaps for Eli on the defensive line.
Well, just exactly. I want to see if there's some substitutions here. I know that.
Well, other than the guys that already are subbing for injured players, I think Eli is really the only one I see that's not in the regular rotation right now.
Okay. There's another timeout by A.J. Cisco. We'll take another one.
Sure.
All right, we'll be right back. You're listening to Roswell High Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy. Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor open 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
Mr. Greatness, huh?
Mr. Greatness.
All right, welcome back to Roswell High School. We're here at the Wool Bowl. 41-7 is the score. Roswell High School football. And A.J. Cisco and the Alamogordo Tigers took a timeout.
And, Coach, the Coyotes, well on their way to, as we said before the game, control their own destiny.
Yep.
You know, they needed to win tonight. They need to beat Goddard next week. And if they do, they are the district champs. They are, I'm thinking, likely the 3 seed. And that's not a bad place to be.
You're exactly right. with Roswell High School playing Farmington and Los Lunas.
Flea flicker, coach, but no one to throw to, and he's in trouble. And throws it out of bounds wisely. Throws it out of bounds.
The flea flicker.
We'll say, and why not? Try the flea flicker here.
What do we have here? Somebody's taking some snaps here. Is that Kennard? It is.
Oh, they're going to give Kennard some. And you know what? I like that too, because you're always just one injury away, and Kennard has lots of experience at quarterback, but not at this level. And nothing substitutes for that. So he's practicing taking some snaps there from Lucius, I believe.
It is Lucius, but I'm just looking at the future of the Roswell High program. I mean, the freshman and JV program went undefeated.
They did.
With many quarterbacks.
They did, and
with many opportunities at quarterback, I should say.
And Eli Lynn's going to get the gimme tackle there as the quarterback fumbled the ball, falls on it, and then Eli fell on him. But that's tackle for loss for Eli Lynn.
3rd and about 12, coach, is what we're going to call it. There's about 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Scores 41-7 if you're just now tuning in. You can also go to ksvptv.com and watch the game live. There's going to be
Coach,
trips to the top there, Coach. Go ahead. No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I was going to say Kennard there close to Coach Lynn. I think there's a decent chance we see him on our next offensive possession.
And I think that might be a good idea.
Coach, I think he got there right as the ball got there.
I think it was good. I was afraid that they were going to call a flag, but I thought it was the right call.
Yeah, no, it was.
That was Sabino Lazo's, I believe.
Yeah, and good defense. We'll see if do we have money on the field. We have money on the field. So barring a fake on 4th and 12, looks like we are going to see another punt from Braden Money.
Okay. I won't be a bit surprised if we see Kennard coming in at quarterback here.
Yeah, I'm expecting it. We'll see. He's following Coach Lynn around like a puppy on the sidelines.
And I sure would too.
And the kick.
You get those minutes, quality minutes.
Another decent kick with no return.
Coyotes will take over on about the 25-yard line. And let's see if we have a different quarterback coming in.
We will. Yep, it's going to be Kennard. So good for Peyton. Hope he has a successful drive here. I think you'll see running plays, at least to start with, but we shall see.
And who do we have down here? That's number 16.
That's Donovan Morales, another sophomore. And is that?
That's number 21.
All right, lots of subs in. That's Miguel Garcia. And he's running for a first down, I think. Close to it.
Okay, so we're going to have to, it took us the majority of the season to learn our players since we were so young at the time, Coach. Now we're going to have to learn some more here.
Now we're going to learn the backups.
Okay, so 1st and 10 now from the 35. It's going to be handed off again. And that's going to be number 32. And I don't know who that is.
I don't either. It's a JV running back. I think that's somebody who suited up at Jumas as well.
I'm sure you're right, Coach. I don't remember. Okay, so Peyton Kennard is the quarterback now, as Ariola is going to probably take the rest of the night off, I'm guessing.
Well, he should.
Well, he had 250-yard passing.
Well, and you want to keep that perfect game intact as well, 12 for 12.
I don't know who that is.
I was going to listen to the public address, and
he didn't announce it. So 3rd and 7, I don't think he even knew it is as well. So okay, so it's going to be 3rd and 7 now from the 38. There's some motion, and those are the mistakes that are going to happen. That's where we have to start.
All right, he's
getting that JV squad in there.
Going to be a pitch to Molinar. Vernon Molinar going off the right side. Coach, I'd like to see Kennard air it out here on 3rd and 12. I don't want to see a run here in a punt.
Well, I say, yeah, you still got to play. You still got to play the game.
Right.
So it's going to be 3rd and 12 now from the 33.
Under center for the Coyotes, number 35, Peyton Kennard.
Peyton Kennard.
And he is going to
He's
throw.
going to air it out.
Oh, he's got him.
And there's going to be an interception.
And Coach,
go ahead.
It was off the hands of the receiver, though, right?
I didn't see that, Coach.
Okay, well,
was it? You saw it probably better. You got better eyes than I do right now.
well, I don't know if it's. I kind of thought that's what I saw, but it is going to be an interception on his first career varsity
That's what I was going to say.
So.
Well. And guess
That's
what?
too bad, but
he will remember that the rest of his life. Coach, you know.
But you know what? He'll get better because of it.
Oh, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
And here's the keeper.
By Mello. And there's probably going to be a flag on the play there.
Well.
Oh, by Alamogordo maybe.
Yeah, I don't.
That's ridiculous.
I don't think they were gonna throw a flag unless they threw it early, but the Alamogordo bench players running over there and interacting is for sure going to get called.
They only have 15 players. You got to be careful.
No kidding. That's a bad deal right there. You know, you got to be disciplined.
And there's more than 15. I'm just, not very many out there, so they got to be careful.
You know what? They called them both on Roswell.
Well, you had the tackle out of bounds, which I could see.
Personal foul and ejection.
And ejection.
Oh, no.
So they've ejected George Chavis, and that means he doesn't play next week. And, Coach, that is huge.
Well,
that is huge. With the injuries we already have on defense.
Well, and you know what that means right there is we're going to have to go back to the NMAA and have a conference. But right there, Coach, that doesn't result in an ejection right there.
Well, they just said he ejected.
I know, but that's not a. I mean, I think I'd fight that.
Well, I mean, it's hard. I mean, we couldn't really see what happened. We saw the hit out of bounds, but after that, it's the second penalty. And that's the one that they ejected him on. But, you know, you also have the Alamo bench running over there. So that's outside the boundary in which they're supposed to stay. And we had an issue with that last week as well. So we're going to get the explanation. We won't get the explanation. It's going to be half the distance of the goal line and be a 1st and goal at the 8. But I'm sure that Coach Lynn is discussing the ejection.
And, you know, that was a terrible, terrible call. I'm sorry to tell you that, Coach. That does not result in an ejection.
Well, I mean, nothing I saw did. But they called two things. That wasn't just the hit out of bounds.
Well, what about the guy that ran over?
Well,
and that's on film, and I witnessed that.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, there's more than one. There were several Alamogordo players that ran over into the fray, and nothing was called on that. So I'm sure this will be a send the film in, and it'll be a much discussed, and everything that will be done, can be done, will be done, but.
Coach Lynn, he's.
Well, with George Chavis, I'm sure, because as we get a touchdown Tigers, it's kind of an afterthought at this point.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be an explanation. We'll find out here soon, but Jeff is hot.
Well, and I can't understand why not. I mean, it should have been offsetting. I mean, you could have called the late hit out of bounds and then called unsportsmanlike on both something on Alamogordo because they ran into the bench, went into the fray.
I can see the penalties, but the ejection, I just don't know.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's going to be 41-14. The Coyotes still lead. Let's take a timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to Roswell High Football on 106.5 Roswell Stock FM and KSVB-TV.com.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company, but come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Welcome back here to the Louisville. 41-14 to score. Coyotes do lead, but there's still discussion. There was a tackle out of bounds, and so there was a penalty for that. We had a couple of Alamogordo Tigers also go down the line. There was a penalty on that, we thought, but there was an ejection by Jorge Chavez.
And Coach, I'm not even going to speak to the ejection because we couldn't see what was going on over there. But what we could see was that, this play happened inside the 15-yard line.
Right.
And you had multiple Alamogordo bench players run over and get into the fray there. And if you're not going to penalize Alamogordo at all on that play, then what you're saying is that's okay. And that's the problem I have with it.
Right.
If they feel like it was an obvious tackle out of bounds, I'm fine with that. Something else happened with Chavez that they decided to eject him with.
Something was said, huh?
But nothing for Alamogordo on that is a dangerous precedent.
Okay, so it's Salvador Lozoya. Will get the onside kick and fall down. Yeah.
Trusting our backup defensive tackles to secure the ball on the onside kick.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and speaking of backups, there's quite a few in there.
Well, there's a ton of them in there, Coach, and that's definitely okay. Give them the reps where they have a chance. And that's going to be number 21, Miguel Garcia.
Miguel Garcia on the carry for the Coyotes. That's good for 4.
I'm giving 4 on that, so.
Yeah, we just don't know on the ejection, man. It's really, really a concern. That's going to be 2nd and 6 now. Coyotes lead 41-14 with 5:39 remaining.
Here's Kenner.
And Kenner's going to have a first down. And Kenner's not a small individual.
No, he can run it. He showed that on the 2-point conversion attempt. He's just a good athlete.
Oh, of course he is.
We have an injured
Tiger. Well, at least he's going out there too. Well, let's take a break. We got plenty?
Sure.
Okay. We'll take another break. You listen to Roswell High Football on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSVP-TV.com. We'll be right back.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy. Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
There's an injury on the field as the training staff and the medical doctors are on the field. It appears that the individual's okay. I'm trying to get a number for the Alamogordo Tigers. He is going to get up, and he seems to be fine on the field. But, yeah, it's going to be Elias Mata. He is jogging out the field, which is a good sign.
Yeah, hopefully maybe a wind knocked out of him, or
something happened there.
As they say, got his bell rung, or all those terms they used to use before the the concussion stuff really became. But
well, nonetheless he's okay. He jogged off the field, and he's going to be okay. So 41-14, 1st and 10 now, 30 from the 38-yard line. Kennard's the new quarterback for the Coyotes as he's getting some reps.
It's going to be a loss of at least 2.
And there's another flag, and that one's going to be on Alamogordo, it seems like.
Another Alamogordo player injured as well. It's a 3-yard loss for our mystery. 2 is. We had mystery players in the volleyball game. We got mystery players in the football game.
Mystery players all over.
And in the meantime, it looks like we've got a penalty of unsportsmanlike conduct
on Alamogordo.
Alamogordo, so that's going to get us a first down even after the loss on the play. As they attend to yet another injured Tiger. Coach Cisco deciding if he's going to talk to the official about the penalty.
Well, I'm just kind of looking ahead right now, Coach, as far as, and I'm still looking at that ejection, and we're going to have to go back and do the film and talk to the man. Look at the report, see what's going on. I don't know. It's just bugging me, but
it could be a lot of things. I mean, you can get thrown out for, a punch thrown. You can get thrown out for, different things. I'm sure you can get thrown out for something you say, but I think if that's the case, it almost would have had to been directed at an official to get kicked out for something you say.
Well, and that's what I was just about to mention, but we're speculating. We don't know.
We don't know what happened after the late hit out of bounds. Still yet to mark off the penalty, and they can't even get that right.
I'm telling you.
Sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm with you, partner, and I understand the frustration because
it's just kind of been that way. The first half wasn't bad. It wasn't like this, really.
Not at all.
Half has been a 20-minute meeting for every single call, and then an explanation to both benches, and then, a fourth down on this side of the field, and we have switch over the fourth quarter, and suddenly it's first down on this side of the field.
I'm with you, partner. So first down and 10 from the 25 now. Kyle still lead 41-14. Kennard is the quarterback for the Coyotes as he's getting some reps.
And that play has worked for us tonight, but it worked a lot better with the starters out there. As it's going to be Garcia.
Garcia on the inside trap. Good for 1 yard.
2nd and 9. Well, and I see what Coach is doing. You're trying to save your players for next week.
Right. You don't want injury. You don't want. There's Vernon Molinar with a nice run.
Yeah, good hard run by Molinar.
Number 41 on the carry.
Give him 7.
Corey Rogers.
And that is the.
Number 41 is unlisted.
I'm trying to look at numbers here and see what other personnel we have in there.
That's the 10th different ball carrier.
And number 32 is a mystery player.
All right, he's going to take it from the 18 down to about the 7. So
is number 44, is that Zai Karaska?
That's going to be good for another
44 is Manuel Segala.
Okay.
Sophomore wide receiver. So Coyotes threatening here. You'd like to see your second team punch it in. Certainly. Throw it to Manny. Not going to throw it to anybody, are they?
No. They're just going to run some time off the clock.
They tried that, and that didn't work out too well last time. Although I'm eager to see that one on film as well. I want to see if that ball went off the receiver's hands or if it was just a straight interception.
On the short sweep. Brought down by number 60.
Sagala, okay, yeah.
With the tackle.
Just another member of that strong sophomore class.
Strong it is. 2nd and 7 now. And number 32, mystery player. Not sure who that is.
Let's see if we can hear.
Number 32.
He's just saying number 32 the same way we are. So it's a 9-yard touchdown for number 32. That makes the score 47-14. Yeah, we need to get credit to him because he's done a nice job. 5 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown now as Kennard boots through the extra point.
So how many yards you give credit to, Coach?
9.
9-yard touchdown run. Well, let's take a break. We'll be right back. It's 48-14. You're listening to Roswell High Football on 106.5 Roswell Talk FM.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company. But come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Okay, 48-14. We're going to find out who mystery number 32 is that scored the touchdown. I'm not real sure. We'll get you a number here in just a moment, but it's 48-14. And number 32 scored a 9-yard touchdown run. The PAT is good. And I am kind of texting the wife down there to see who it is.
She's busy.
She's trying to find out who it is, Coach. All right, there's the kick. And I see number 33, Eli Lynn, and Cabrales.
Well, Cabrales has been everywhere.
And
4 tackles today, so that's for somebody who doesn't usually play defense or special teams. So he's done a good job filling in, and he's back out there. And 32 is out there on defense, so our mystery guy's going to play some D as well.
Giovanni Apodaca.
Giovanni Apodaca, and he did suit up in Dumas.
He did. Giovanni Apodaca got.
Remember, I said his name 3 times so we'd remember it.
And we forgot. So
good job, Giovanni Apodaca, on the 9-yard touchdown and 5 carries for 20 yards. And now let's see you play some defense, young man, as you are the new, looks like Will linebacker, as Lazos is coming off the field.
Well, and that's what we need to do.
Yeah, we need to.
And another timeout. This game has lasted like 100 years. So.
I mean, how many timeouts can we have?
Well, I think that's the last one for it.
I hope so, because we need to get it over with. 3:12 left here in the 4th quarter. Coyotes lead at 48-14, and we're going to take a break. Thanks for tuning in to 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSVPTV.com.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company, but come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Okay, welcome back, 48-14. Kyle scored on a 9-yard touchdown run by Giovanni Apodaca. We won't forget that anymore, Coach.
We won't. And Vernon Molinar with a tackle.
14, Ray Lucero on the tackle.
All right, or Ray Lucero. I have Molinar, but.
That's Lucero? Is that A-Ray?
Yeah.
Okay, A-Ray Lucero.
Is it A-Ray?
Yes, I believe so.
Good for 7 yards.
So a lot of JV ball players in there, and maybe a couple of freshmen as well. Okay, so there is the handoff. No.
Keeper.
It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. That's Ave Lucero. He wants to hit somebody real hard, but you can't do that out of bounds.
Right, you need to do it inbounds. And I see Gabriel Nail in the game, Coach.
Well, before my man goes to bed, Josh Lynn, you want to throw a shout out to him?
Absolutely.
So, head coach over at the University of Nebraska Kearney. Good night, Coach Lynn.
Yeah, it must be getting old going to bed.
Well, it's an hour ahead of time there, Coach, so it's actually 10:37 over there. So,
and Coach Gabriel Nail on the tackle there, and that is his first career tackle for a kid who has worked hard in this program for 4 years, and he's getting his chance here. Coach Lynn has put him in, and he just made his first tackle at the varsity level.
Who was that, Coach? I'm sorry?
Gabriel Nail, number 77.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Great kid.
Good.
He's fired up. He may get another one here.
48-14.
Go get him, Gabriel. Go get him.
What number is Gabriel?
77. And that's going to be run out of bounds there by...
He's pumped too, Coach.
Yeah, by Giovanni Apodaca. And more subs come in the game. Looks like Aldo Mata, senior, is getting his chance. Coach Lynn emptying the bench here.
Yeah, might as well, Coach. That's what we need to do. 48-14.
Nathaniel Quintero in the game. He's another sophomore and a cornerback.
Yeah, good for their. I like that right there. Their teammates are just.
Oh, they're fired up.
Fired up right now for Gabriel Nail.
Yeah, they went nuts when he got the tackle. And oh, nice. Oh, and a late pitch.
Oh,
that's going to be a bad decision.
Look at these youngsters, man. They're all over.
As number 52 makes tackle, we don't know who that is. So that's what happens when you empty the bench sometimes, bring up players at the last minute. But
they want to demolish somebody. Look at him. Coach, I love it. He's fired up. Look at that young man right there.
Yeah.
Woo!
He got in and he made a tackle. And he's been working working hard for that.
All right, so here we go. It's going to be second 11 for Alamogordo, 48-14, a minute left in this ball game.
And 52 again on the tackle. And
Dylan Ross is what they're saying. I don't think that's it.
No, it's not.
That's not him.
No. Dylan's been changing his number.
Dylan Ross on the tackle.
I think Dylan Ross is out there, defensive tackle, but he's number 36.
Yeah, he's 36.
He did wear 52 in an earlier game, so.
Well, we may have one play left, Coach, so you get ready for your stats here, buddy, and we're going to close this out immediately, and, we'll take our time with it. I just got a school night tomorrow, Coach.
That's right. It's past my bedtime, too, Coach Lynn. Coach Josh Lynn. Yeah, I think he just fell down. That's what they're going to say.
Well, it stops the clock on the incomplete pass.
And a little chirping, or is he talking to the official? All right.
What's that?
It's Giovanni Reyes on the coverage out there. And Tarin comes out of the game.
Wow, this game is lasting forever.
Coach, they are going to try a 45-yard field goal for Braden Money.
Okay, yeah, he has a pretty good leg.
On 4th and 8. Should maybe have the distance just short. No, it's good.
They got it in?
They got it.
You have one that says yes and the other one said no. Oh, Coach, that's what kind of game that's been.
Coach, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know either.
Bless you, Coach.
Thank you.
And I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, I feel fine. It's just a little little allergy, little sinus. You know how those are. It's that time of year. Well, Coach, I will have to tell you this, that next week I'll have to confirm this with you, but I believe it's going to be you and Mr. Lujan next week.
Really?
Possibly. We'll be going on our annual deer hunt.
Oh, okay.
But we don't know if we're going to go on that Friday or Saturday, so we'll just have to let you know about that. So give you that heads up.
All right. Well,
So
I know Coach Lujan will be rare to go if needed. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So I believe that's what's going to be the plan. It might be Saturday, but we're thinking Friday. So have to use a little annual time.
Now, Coach, this is dangerous here. I know they're setting up for the onside, but Money can kick the ball over the head of Josh Estrada, and that's might be every bit as dangerous. I think I'd have him a little deeper.
Yep.
And this is the kind of stuff you don't think you need to work on, but what were you going to say?
No, I said Halloween's next week.
Yeah. On a weekend.
Yeah.
Had a beautiful full moon tonight, didn't we? And just as I said, it kicks it past Estrada. You got to get on it, Josh. And he does at the 12.
Yeah, that's going to have one snap, Coach, and that's going to be the ball game.
So we're going to have the victory formation, I assume. And hopefully we will see good sportsmanship at the end of the game, as we usually do.
I don't see why we would not. AJ Cisco, pretty classy guy.
And then,
okay, so, Coach, I might just be here next week.
Okay.
All right, so.
I hope you are. Nothing against Coach Lujan, but I hope you are. Well, they're going to run a play, Coach, and that's going to be a...
We'll go on that Saturday, so good. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Roswell Coyotes go 2-0 in district. They win this ball game 48-17. We're going to take a couple-minute timeout, and then we'll go over some stats, close it out, and we'll talk about it next week. We'll be right back. You're listening to Roswell Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and KSBTV.com.
106.5 Roswell's Talk FM is your home for Eastern New Mexico University Greyhound football. Greyhounds are having a rough season this year, 3-4 overall, and only 1-3 in the Lone Star Conference. A chance to get things turned around is this Saturday night, when the Greyhounds travel to Odessa, Texas, to take on Texas Permian Basin. Doc Elder will have the play-by-play pregame 4:45, kickoff at 5. 6.5 Roswell's Talk FM.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Hey, CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, we're getting close to fall and cooler weather. It's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571 to sign up. Call now.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they're gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 622-2660.
win the second district contest 48-17 over the Alamogordo Tigers. Coach McDonald, I assume that you have some stats for me?
You assume correctly as usual, and we'll go over those right now. Peyton Kennard, starting off with the points after touchdown, was 6 for 6. He doesn't get credit for the miss on the bad snap as he did not attempt to kick it, so perfect 6 for 6. He had one punt of 33 yards. Jeremiah Monreal had one punt return for 20. Two kickoff returns in the game, one from Josh Estrada for 15 yards, one from Sebastian Mendoza for 19 yards. Defensively, the Coyotes were led by Caden George, who chipped in with 7 tackles. Miguel Cabrales had 6. Eli Lynn had 4. George Chavez had 5. We had Marcos Tarin with 3. Cheeto Lomeli with 3. Let's see, Adrian Anaya had 2. Jorge Gomez had 2. Jeff Irish chipped in with 2. Dylan Ross chipped in with 2. And with 1 tackle each was Ismail Galvan, Vernon Molinar, and of course Gabriel Nail with the fan favorite tackle of the evening. Jeremiah Monreal knocked down 1 pass. Miguel Cabrales forced and recovered a fumble. And Sabino Lazos recovered 2 fumbles and ran one of those fumbles back 45 yards. Offensively, Peyton Kennard was 0 for 1 with an interception. Richard Areola, a perfect 12 for 12, 233 yards and 3 touchdowns in just an incredible performance for him. Receiving, Jonah Gamboa had 2 catches for a total of 17 yards. Eli Lynn had 3 catches for 26. Sebastian Mendoza, 3 catches for 68 yards and a touchdown. And Josh Estrada, 4 catches, 106 yards and 2 touchdowns. Running the ball, the Coyotes had lots of people run the ball tonight. Vernon Molinar, 1 carry for 7 yards. Peyton Kennard, 2 carries for a total of 7 yards. Giovanni Apodaca, 6 carries, 29 yards and a touchdown. Miguel Garcia, 4 carries for 14 yards. Sebastian Mendoza, 1 carry for 15. Jonah Gamboa, 3 carries for 43 yards. Richard Areola, 10 carries for 39 yards. And Bryce Sanchez, just 10 carries, and I like to see just 10 carries for Bryce.
Yep.
10 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown, and that's the stats, as they say.
Well, thank you, partner. As usual, a fine job. Well, the Roswell Coyotes win the second consecutive district game, 48-17. This one was over the Alamogordo Tigers. Next week will be a bloody mess where the Roswell Coyotes will be taking on the Goddard Rockets. And the Roswell Coyotes will be the visiting team as they will be on the east side. But we just found out that you and I will be over here on the west side.
Yep.
Doing KSVP and Radio 106.5.
Right, just be a couple doors down.
Doors down. So, okay, we're going to close this out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening. And if you made the trip to Roswell from Alamogordo, safe travels back home. We're going to call this a night, Coach. Good night, and it's always great to be a Coyote.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Coyote Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at ksbptv.com is presented by Birdie's Plumbing and Heating, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Roswell Seed Company, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Oasis Computers, Eastern New Mexico University of Portales, Mays Lumber, Bob Reed Pest Control, Roswell Honda, Big O Tire, Spring River Dental, and Business Notions. Thanks for tuning in for this broadcast of Roswell Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
We're short of PCO today. Let's try to stay on schedule.
New customers have Emery's exterminator business buzzing.